Gangster. 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 Gangster.
The roads were cold back then, but now they're even colder. The roads were cold back then, but now they're even colder. The roads were cold back then, but now they're even colder. The roads were cold back then, but now they're even colder. The roads were cold back then, but now they're even colder. Youngers on the roads are moving mad and they don't need an older. We're losing life's many tears, many need a shoulder. They're using knives and it's all mad what they're beefing over. A fine city recently, I'm thinking different. Thinking to myself, how can I make a difference? It doesn't matter what I say, they won't listen. Fuck our system and they wonder why it's risen, man. I'm walking through my city, I see many living rough. I haven't got a lot, but always try and give them stuff. The numbers have increased, but to them it isn't much. The government's a joke, they don't really give a. Listen up, it's down to us to help each other. There's many people out here by themselves who suffer. Check up on your friends, you could rarely help a brother. If you've got a good girl, go and tell her that you love her. Painting walls, I'm an artist in many ways. I've made it this far, a reason to celebrate. Wasn't in the gym, but used to lose a hell of weight. They tried it with me, but I showed them who is heavyweight. 16s got sprayed off, heads they came straight off. Not taking days off, I'm here to make prof. Randy, they play Wattz, make sure you stay locked. I've already shown these motherfuckers what I'm made of. Chilling on my ones here, thinking of my good friend Sam, who was once here. I've got a daughter and I've also got a son here, and that's the reason why a lot of work gets done here. It's unclear who you can put your trust in. They won't put the knives down, they'll keep them tucked in. It's a cycle, don't get stuck in. Get your money up, live life and do something. I said it back then, I'll keep on telling them now. Put my name in your track, man, will get penned down. Once a month all these albums get sent out. Family ties is the reason why their streams went down. I love a bit of banter me. Half you fucking MCs are living in a fantasy. We don't wanna hear about who you put in casualty. We'd rather hear about your life, you really can't be mad at me. Everybody's gone potty. We've got youngers on road rolling around with a shotty. We've got girls looking like fish, thinking they're hotties. We've got the government pushing vaccines in the bodies, and there's a war now. It's like the virus is done. Forget the jabber gun, you'll be requiring one. I think Boris is a muppet and Biden's a punk. They don't care about the people, they're not siding with us. What?
Little political bar for Bucky there.
Rate it.
Nice one, bro.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, what's good, everyone? Gangsta Hippy podcast, episode 9.
Yeah.
Big up Lee, who be on the ones and twos. Big up my guest host, Bucky.
Yo.
Today we got none other than NCity legend, EA legend, rapper Wattz, fellow artist.
Come
Yes,
on.
bro.
What's good,
on.
Wattz?
Yes, bro. Good to be here.
Yeah, bro. Good
be
to have you here.
Overdue,
Come
man.
on, bro. It's
Yes.
good to have you.
I appreciate that.
We made it happen eventually. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
it was gonna
bro.
happen. It was gonna happen.
Yeah, of course. Come on, we're gradually making our way through all the legends. Do you know what I mean? And you're definitely one of them.
Yeah.
That track's cold. Literally, it's called Colder, isn't it?
Yeah, it's called Colder.
And when you put that out about a year ago, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah. Boris was still in charge then.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
yeah. Whenever you chuck in some presidential
message there.
politician shit, Bucky likes it.
Yeah, man, I'm feeling it.
That was
like
going
anyone
on.
that likes
Yeah.
tries to actually rap in a way that's actually trying to help people. And,
Positive message.
yeah,
you know what I
positive
mean?
message. Not saying there's nothing wrong with people portraying a negative message, but it's good when you hear that positive shit sometimes.
Yeah, let's go into that because I was thinking that as you was rapping, Watch, you know what I mean? You've always been a positive rapper.
Yeah.
A positive
Yeah.
person, do you know what I mean?
Tried to be, yeah.
You know?
That is it.
Take away the music, we know each other on a friend level as well, and you're a positive person, and your music has always been positive, do you know what I mean? Like, you've
That is my
always been
angle, yeah.
around similar, we all know each other in Norwich, do you know what I mean? So a lot of us grew up doing similar things and stuff, but you've never glorified anything.
Nah, that's
Nah.
it, man.
You know, you've got fucking bad mind, evil rappers like Ricky Licks telling you to go rob the bank and stab
Yeah,
someone and
that's-
flood the fucking streets.
We
and
get
then
that balance when I
the
work on a
balance.
song with you, though.
So then we've got you,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
balances it out, put the knife down, stay
Yeah,
away
that's
from
it,
the
man.
roads,
Yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah.
Try and live a good.
And that's worked for me as well. I feel like
Yeah,
that has
man.
worked for me over the years. Like,
because people can't deny that. Do you know what I mean? They can't. If you got that,
It's facts.
yeah, like they can't deny that you're trying to do something nice with your music and like, do you know what I mean? Pass on your knowledge and your hopes and dreams to try and help other people have
Yeah,
hopes
that
and
is
dreams.
that
It's
is
like,
it,
man,
I tell you why I
it is
respect
deep.
it as well, because what do you do? Like, I've got songs where quite clearly I was in a bad mood or angry.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Are you able to still write something positive when you're in a bad mood and angry, going
Depends
through
how
some shit?
bad the situation is, really.
I
Yeah.
mean, we've all
For
heard
me-
Wattz get beefy as well. Like,
I've
Yeah.
written a lot and just
Yeah.
not put it out because I feel like it's negative. But
Yeah,
it helps
yeah.
to write it still. But
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain things I've been going through recently, and I haven't been able to write because it'll be too.
Yeah.
People say you should write in that situation, or you should.
that's it. That's a deep.
It's a
one,
tough one. Yeah, I
'cause
mean,
do you really expose like, all the energy that you're going through?
No, but what he's saying is he writ them and didn't release them. So yeah, you should.
You should,
It's
should
it
maybe
helps
do the
writing.
music, yeah, but it's like, do you want to release that one? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
of
what
course.
I'm
some
saying.
stuff doesn't need to be said. I mean, you can
Yeah,
react
yeah.
on emotions at the time, write it, put it out. A couple of
Yeah,
years
yeah.
along, you think I didn't really need to put that out, my business out there like that.
Yeah.
Depends if it's to do with me. If I don't know, if it's a personal situation, it's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm
nah,
saying. Like,
you wear your heart on your sleeve. Like you've talked about big things that's happened in your life on tracks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
have.
no doubt.
Yeah,
Yeah, you've got the tracks where you're just spitting bars, but definitely like you've talked about big. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Big things that's happened in your life.
yeah.
But yeah, but to be able to do that the way you do and have a positive thing, do you know what I mean? You've never tried to lead the youngest towards the hellfire, do you know what I mean?
No,
It's
that's it,
always
man.
like
Someone
do the
needs
right
to
thing.
do it. That's it. That's my angle anyway. Yeah, someone needs to try and keep it positive anyway, because there's enough negative music out there, isn't there?
Yeah.
As we hear it all.
Of course.
There's more negative music out there than positive. I feel,
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say negative music. Just
it's not. Yeah, it's not.
it's not negative.
but-
It's
I
it's
mean-
what's really going on. It is going on out there.
Yeah, I mean, like, is it just the fucking Illuminati, fucking powers that be that are fucking pushing that fucking narrative, or is that what
Yeah,
people
of
want
course,
to
yeah,
hear?
Of course, it's,
Do you know what I mean?
Negative
Like,
music sells. Negativity gets attention.
But so does
Thing.
really positive stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
it's hard to be a positive rapper, and do you know what I mean? But I think even within the streets and even within, I'm talking about like UK rap now. Do you know what I mean? Even some of the rappers that have made it like big, who have obviously lived that life. The Nines, the Potter Papers, the Gigs, people like that. They've all lived that life, but you wouldn't necessarily call them negative.
No,
No.
definitely not.
Do you know what I mean?
That's the life they live.
Yeah.
Then so be it.
Some of the drill stuff, yeah, it's obviously spin the block, ching
But I think
ching,
what's
da, da,
good-
da, that's like a whole nother thing. But
Yeah.
About what's music is the fact that you've never even aimed it like as being like, oh no, you should be saying this or you shouldn't be saying that. It's not the case at
No,
all.
not at
Just,
all.
I'm
Not at
saying
all.
this.
Yeah,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it is like, it is a niche.
I've done a lot.
There's
You know what I
nothing
mean?
wrong
I've
with
been out there. When I was younger, I was a little shit, bruv. But
Mm.
I don't glamorize it. I don't need to. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Everyone's doing stuff.
So yeah, you know you're Norwich born and raised, innit?
Yeah, grew up here, bro. Born and raised.
mean?
all
Norwich
the
City.
way.
Norwich born and
Love my
raised,
city, bro.
and you've always repped the city. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no
That's
doubt.
it.
He's always
You
held
know,
it down.
love you or hate you or whatever. Do you know what I mean? You've always repped our city. Do you
Yeah,
know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah,
No doubt.
You know, you've put us on the map.
yeah. People,
And,
people still approach me now and say, I was listening to East Side of the Map and all this. Part of people's childhoods, bro. It's
Yeah,
mad
yeah.
to hear it.
Of course,
I had it a couple
yeah.
days
When
ago.
they're younger than you, like,
Yeah. People who were teenagers then that are older
Yeah.
now, they grew up on our music.
Yeah, yeah.
It's,
Yeah,
good.
it's
It's nice
crazy.
hearing that, man.
Yeah, I had one when I was in jail. I got a young guy come up to me in the gym.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? He's like, "Your licks, da da da." I was like, "Yo, what's happening, bruv?" Da da da. And he's like, "I nearly died when I was young. He had some operation or some shit. Something happened to him anyway. He had an operation, got a scar across his neck.
Right, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And he had a tattoo, True Stories, across his neck. And he's like, I've got that True Stories because of your song, True
Mad.
Stories.
You don't realise the
This
effect.
is mad.
the
It's something that I
music
done
has
with
on people.
Archaic.
Yeah,
Well, not my first album, but the Antisocial.
part of people's lives, man. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
growing up listening to it. It's
got a tattoo. Like,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
mad.
know what I mean? So yeah, and
That's motivation hearing that kind of thing, though, isn't it? It makes you realise you're doing it for a reason, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least somebody's giving you that feedback as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's mental.
I mean, so like I speak to you all the time. I'm on social media. There's times when you say you're not doing music no more.
Yeah.
You quit music. You've done that, but you always come
It's
back.
been up-
What is it
it's
that
been
brings you
recent.
back?
People like that we're then talking about.
Yeah.
I think I can't stop, really. I mean, yeah, it's been like that. The last couple of years has been up and down with music for me.
Yeah,
but then moving on, you've taken up graffiti in a massive way.
Yeah, I've been stepping. Like, I used to do that as a kid. Music. I mean, graph. Sorry, I did
Yeah.
that a lot. It got me.
But
in a
when
lot,
we're talking about the culture,
got me in a
do you know
lot
what
of
I mean?
trouble, bro. But I've kind of stepped back to that recently. Last couple of years, just doing that as well.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
yeah.
Just obviously see.
It's got a connection with music, hasn't it? You know.
Of course,
the
man.
graph
It's like
and
one of the
hip-hop
4
and-
pillars of hip hop.
Yeah,
Nothing.
man.
Make
so,
some of the,
so tell us about that then, Wattz. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah, I paint jerk.
what did you do first? Did you
What the music?
did
or
you
the graph?
MC, rap, or spray cans?
It was the spray cans back in the day, getting
Yeah,
Yeah.
the crew name up.
yeah,
What
yeah.
was it EC?
So aren't you breaking the law? Aren't you breaking the law by telling us that you're jerk?
Not at the
the
minute, 'cause
unwritten law of graph
I don't
artists.
hit the streets with that name.
Yeah, yeah. So you're
It's
not
legal
an illegal
spots.
tag.
You know, I
like,
document
yeah,
it. I stick it on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's there's nothing. You won't see jerk on the roads. Like
no.
maybe if it was London, you can get away with it in London. Here,
Yeah, yeah.
you know how Norwich is.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone knows. Like it wouldn't take long
But
for it to end up in the evening news.
it's been
Who's
fucking-
jerk?
Yeah, that's not the one getting
It's
picked
been
at
dope
our age
though.
for
Like,
tagging, is it? Do you know
at
what I
first,
mean?
I was like, "Oh, what has got into graffiti?"
Yeah, I did that. for
And
a
I
lot.
wasn't like, I don't mean this. And I wasn't like, I was just following it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And it's like now I see you paint some like pretty.
Yeah, I'm getting
dope
there, man.
shit, man.
Getting
Do
there.
you
I
know
mean,
what I
back then, it was just vandalism as a kid. Bro.
Yeah,
it was
yeah, of
just
course.
fucking trashing the place. Like,
I see the big Tobes thing
yeah, I
that you
cleaned-
was cleaning it up.
cleaned
So
it
who
up the
done the
other
big
day.
Tobes, or can you not say?
Nasha,
you know
I
who done
think.
that?
Yeah, he got permission to do that. That was
Yeah,
legal.
Nasha,
Yeah.
R.I.P. Big Tobes.
Yeah, I think it's
That's dope,
Nasha.
yeah.
He's on
Have you
Instagram.
seen it?
Yeah, cool.
Dan Angus Square. Yeah.
Well, I drove
Yeah,
past
no.
it a few times and I thought that's a mess. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I liked about the post you put up? You had
What's
the Ixa song in the background. do
Yeah,
you know
hard
what I
to
mean?
man. It's
Yeah,
homegrown.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Norwich. Yeah.
What song was that again?
Um,
I can't remember what
think
song.
of the
it-
name, man.
Yeah,
but
yeah, but
I'm a
that's-
big fan of Ixa. Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
love his
yeah.
music.
Yeah, yeah.
We say it every
That's
week.
that right.
Big up Harry Ixer.
Big up Ixa.
I believe he
every
was
time.
good friends with him. I didn't know Big Tobes myself.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I didn't
Definitely
know
Ixa
him.
and Big Tobe were friends for sure.
But that needed cleaning up, bruv. And I was meant to paint something else that night, and it was raining.
Yeah,
So I thought,
yeah.
what can I do? I'm out. And yeah, went and done that.
Nice.
Good deed for the day. Looks a
Dope,
lot better now as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
rest in
man,
peace.
Yeah, that's a
man.
good deed, bro. Just going out and cleaning up. Do you know
Straight
what I
up,
mean?
bro.
Is there like a vibe of like, do you hook up with other graffiti?
Yeah, man. We,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah, we
There's
have
a
some
few of you.
jams, get the barbecue out. everyone's
Nice.
Drinking and shit. Yeah, it's nice when you get a few of you down the underpass.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
nice.
That's a whole. I mean, I stepped away from music for a minute because it was getting a bit. There was a few situations with music. Stepped over to graph, and it's even worse over there, bro. Everyone's beefing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's another whole world out there with graffiti, man. If
What,
you-
people taking other people's spots?
Yeah,
and,
yeah. You,
That's where my name come from. You know that, innit? Ricky Licks.
you know what I was gonna say a minute ago? There's still a Oldsy tag. You know what one I mean?
Yeah, there
Of
is.
course,
isn't
wine
there?
basket.
Yeah.
Anyone from Helston watching this video
That's
will know
old
I got
school.
terrorised because of that tag.
I think I remember.
Because I was
you
young,
saying,
and,
bro.
and one of the older guys in my neighbourhood terrorised me. He was like,
Really?
we're chilling over the park. Maury's coming up, for fuck's sake.
Gotta go.
Because this geezer was like, I was in my mid-teens.
Yeah,
That's how long that tag's been there.
that's
do you know
been
what I
there
mean?
a long time, bro. Yeah. I
He
see that.
was in his mid-30s, big grown man. Do you know what I mean? Who just hated me. Like, got me up, you fucking...
There was always one. I had one of them as well.
Oh, bruv, he fucking hated me. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
There's times when, like, I remember a time when he chased me through the alleyway in Helston, near Woodland Road, and he chased me, and I jumped over a wall, and I'm laying by the wall. Do you know what I mean? And I could feel his footsteps coming past me. It was peak for me, bro.
Why was
Yeah.
he pissed? What was he pissed about the tag?
He said that was his shop,
Right.
and then I started work.
Any reason?
I
Yeah.
started work, and I'm like 16, and I'm with these older work blokes working like Saffron Square.
Yeah, yeah.
George Pope, and he pulls up with his fucking brother. Fucking yeah, you fucking smashed my fucking mum's fence. I started, I have no clue what he's going on about, but this geezer used to terrorise me.
on
But
your
because of that
face.
tag, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I see that.
So
I see that.
like,
Still there.
obviously you
Power
had
of graffiti. it's
yeah,
very-
graffiti. Yeah, like you had some people in my friend group that were like spend 3, 4, 5, 6 hours on a mad piece, and then you had the taggers, didn't you? Like,
Yeah.
and like I remember there's a guy in Mile Cross, Johnny Slow. Do you know what I mean? And his tag was Ash.
Yeah.
And he just used to tag in the maddest fucking places. Do you know what I mean? Like, and you know, this little guy was fucking off his nut. Do you know what I mean? Always had a fucking can of gas on him, like fucking climbing up these mad buildings just to. So there's that side of graffiti, isn't there? There's the risk taken. Wow, how the fuck did he get that there?
Yeah, I love them ones, bruv. And I wish I'm not in a position to
like
do
you
that.
when you just plot up for a couple of hours.
Yeah,
like,
have a paint, have a chill. Everything just leaves my mind when I'm painting, bruv. It's just an escape.
Because the thing is, the tagging blatantly does annoy.
It's a buzz. It is
Some
a buzz,
people
man.
have done it. I'm not. It doesn't annoy me, but like,
You seen this?
there's people out there when you just see a name tagged up on the board, you know,
or fuck.
they're like, ha. Do you know what I mean? When someone's just hit up something. But sometimes, you know, graffiti isn't. There's loads of different aspects to it.
There is.
Fuck the government. Do you know what I mean? What is that?
There's
Something
one,
political
I think there's
there.
one, like,
you're hard.
there's one by the football stadium that says like, fuck Tories. And then it says, fuck hippie fascists.
Yeah.
And then it says,
Who's coming
fuck
out of their
something-
house to do that?
And
Do you
it's,
know what I
no,
mean?
but it's like, it's a free response thing, and it's just one of them green little electrical things that they have to open up with a key, and it's got all the wires in it.
Yeah,
running.
yeah.
It's on there, and I always look at it and think, yeah, fuck Tories.
Yeah.
And also, fuck, I don't know if I agree with it. Who's got a bit? It's funny.
Fuck them all. So
Fuck
would
'em
you
all,
say
yeah.
you get something from graffiti that you get from music?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm just creative. That
Yeah.
is it. Just creating. Do you know what I mean? That is it, really. Yeah. I enjoy it, bruv.
Yeah,
enjoy
no, I
it.
hear that, and I like you. I like following what you're doing. Do you know what I
That
mean?
was it as
Like,
well, though. I wanted some other content for the YouTube channel other than music.
Yeah,
Graffiti just sat right.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I wish I didn't document it so I could go out there and do things, but
Does your job help the documentation of it though? Because if you're driving around,
obviously I run another Instagram page called East Anglia Graffiti, where I get pictures of everyone's graph, and that the job helps with that aspect, definitely. Because I'm everywhere.
'cause obviously-
I spot everything before anyone else does. I get
Yeah,
the flick,
yeah.
I stick it up. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people appreciate that page now as well.
yeah,
It's going
that's
well.
dope. And you, like you say, you post the tags and the
All of
like
it,
fat
full graph.
pieces and
Yeah,
everything. do you know what I
I
mean?
post it all, even down to the little
Little bits of graffiti.
people that are starting out up to the.
Because obviously I
legends
drink at the
again.
Coaching Horses, and you put up. I'd literally just seen it that night. I walked past it, and it says something about Banksy. And
Yeah.
the next day you posted,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Yeah, what's been passed?"
Yeah, that's round the back. I see that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't miss it. I got an eye for it.
Yeah, and
I
it's
spot
just
it
a
everywhere.
random bit of, it's a random tag, and somebody's got their pen out at some point and thought, this will be funny.
yeah.
It's an expression, man.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? It's same as music is.
Yeah, I didn't leave the house once upon a time without at least a permanent marker. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was either permanent marker, paint pen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Things like that. Fucking I've met like professional graphers in jail. Do you know what I mean? They're like fucking ransacking fucking shops. Do you know what I mean?
Racking the
Like,
paint.
Yeah, just getting all the
That
paint.
that
and
was
shit, do you know
how
what I mean?
that was how it's done back in the day. If you weren't racking your paint, you weren't proper. You weren't doing things properly. Do you know what I mean? Nowadays you can just order it offline, online or whatever. You can buy it, but that's how they were doing it back then. Everyone was racking paint.
So you say there's beef within the graph world. Have you had beef within the graph
I've
world?
had a few situations, but it's not too serious here.
So
I
what's
mean,
a situation in graph? What do you mean? Or someone's tagged over your thing?
Yeah,
or something?
say if you paint something, someone comes along that night, straight over it, then that's disrespect, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
But obviously, I paint legal walls, and we're limited in Norwich. So if someone does paint over me, as long as I get my photos and that, I'm not too worried.
Yeah,
if they
yeah,
continuously do it, then yeah, there's something going on there.
Is there like a fucking Is there like a time limit? You've left it
Been
a
up
week.
2 days.
You want it to run for a week at least.
A week.
Right.
A week.
yeah.
I mean, I painted something, I think last Monday. By Wednesday, it was gone.
Yeah.
There's stuff next to it that had been there 2 months, and I'm thinking, hold on, bro, like.
Yeah.
So when you're
Why
going
did
to
you
do
do
one,
that?
you'll try and think, oh, that one's been up there a month. I'll go over that one.
Yeah, even if it's someone I know, they're cool. They know how
So
it is.
is there ones that you wouldn't touch out of respect? Like, nah, that one's too sick.
If it's a tribute or something, yeah.
like
and
the
if-
big tobes, you wouldn't go over that.
Nah, and if you're
Because the
gonna-
person who goes over that is going to be a cunt.
You got to try and make sure you're doing something better than, well, not necessarily better, but something
Yeah,
decent
you
as
can't
well.
go over like a mural of somebody's pub.
No,
Surely
that big Tobes
Yeah,
one
but
won't get
someone will.
touched.
Oh, you don't
People
think?
do,
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the taggers we're on about. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're in it to piss you
I'm
off.
thinking about I follow Instagram, like when rappers die and all that's different in America. I know that, do you know what I mean? But someone will put up a fucking Nipsey, Young Dolph, King Von or whatever, and then
If he's got beef,
of course
they're gonna go over it, aren't they?
you've seen it when they go to the graveyard and piss on there.
Yeah.
You seen all that?
That happens in London as well. I've seen a lot of that in London.
The rappers that are beefing for clout, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know.
But then you get it where rappers do this, and then a week later that same rapper's got killed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because there's repercussions.
Because
from doing it, but-
the disrespect that they do out there is nuts.
I mean,
do you know what
London,
I mean?
London. There's a lot of beef in London. I think there's crews in it.
I don't like that part of like the new rap. Do you know what I mean? Where like
The disrespect is high.
cussing someone that's dead.
Dead
do you know what I
relatives.
mean?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah,
of that.
that's not cool, is it?
And I'm guilty of listening to it. You know, if I see it and I know people are talking, I'll listen.
Yeah, do
and
you
you
think
find
it's
yourself going along to it, and you
The
feel
social media
feel a
aspect
certain
as
way.
well,
It's like it's
'cause you
real though,
see
isn't
it?
it?
It comes up on social media, and you're like, what?
I've heard
There's
the most-
always that curiosity that makes you like, oh, I do kind of want to know. Oh,
Yeah. No, I've heard the most disrespectful drill songs. You know,
yeah.
there's you can't get any more disrespectful than what's.
Who do you know? Joe Black.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah. So he's beefing with someone. What's that guy? Vic. What's the guy? Vic. Fucking. Vic, man, old school rapper. Lee's gonna find his name, Joe Black. But yeah, they're going at each other.
Really,
Fucking, who's not going at each other?
at the minute it's that season that just comes up, doesn't it?
American. You even got Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Chris Brown
went in on
diss-
Quavo.
His
Yeah.
diss track was harder.
He
wasn't
went in, and it's now like the grime scene
Vic.
now.
Vic Santora.
That's what I thought, yeah, I thought so.
Joe Black. Because Joe Black, he was like, was he Mash Time, weren't he? Like the Marks and all that.
Old school rapper. I used to listen to him a lot.
But yeah,
I didn't realize I've missed that one.
obviously Metro Boomin and Future put out an album, didn't they? We Don't Trust You, and they got everyone dissing Drake. Do you know? Have you been following much of that?
Bit of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I've missed a couple. I didn't realise Drake's one got taken down though. I didn't realise that. We used the AI.
The AI one got taken.
I like
down.
that. That was a.
What's the other one? Something press ups or something. 50
Yeah.
press ups.
Have you seen the Gucci Mane?
Was he dissing?
Did he diss?
Take that.
Oh, bro.
It's called Take That. Isn't it?
Mate, that literally
yeah.
cheered, and I'm not like, that literally cheered me up in the morning. I like got in the car in the mood. Do you know what I mean?
Put it
Monday
on.
morning work. Gucci Mane.
Yeah, because
And he's there like, no did he?
not
Ricky
all-
Lix was doing this fucking 3 weeks ago, man.
not all rappers are like. Do you know what I mean? Like get rich and then turn fruity. Some rappers. Like,
No, but Gucci, he drops it so good.
You ever seen the Pimp C interview when he's on about just talking about how half of these rappers are fruity and they do
Right.
things at parties and all that. And we ain't
Right,
that.
yeah.
Shit's always gone on, but nowadays internet. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but now there's everyone seems to be beefing at the minute. Do you know what I mean?
It's that time.
Yeah.
I think someone starts it off.
Because even all the R&B singers like Chris Brown,
Yeah.
Weekend got involved.
Yeah.
The Weekend.
Did you see
guy.
Yeah,
J
bro.
Cole
Well, mate,
apologising?
Who's gonna come out next? Like the geezer from Maroon 5.
Do you know what I mean? It's
all
all
going on.
nuts.
Fair play.
I don't think that's. It's
Bit of
just a
beef.
hit.
Imagine
It's
if
a-
like
it's a-
Elton John had a diss like John Lennon and then Bob Marley got involved. It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
You get it within some types of music, but like where they.
Where was it going off recently? The dancehall scene. Steph London and fucking. There was a couple going at each other. That was dope.
Yeah.
About that.
Who was she going out against? That was like some.
Forgot her name now.
That's like some Afro beat type
Yeah.
or something,
They
wasn't
were
it?
sick.
Went that over Burner Boy.
Over Burner, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
dope,
right.
man. Yeah.
See, I've not really got into that yet.
But
that was
apparently
dope.
that's what the whole Drake thing's about.
Yeah,
always
that's
is,
where it's
you know
come
what I mean?
from. Yeah, that's what someone told me.
You're all multi-millionaires. You've got. Even your grandkids ain't going to be able to spend all the money you've got. You've got to beef over something, and I suppose birds. People's always going to beef over birds.
No, but then the
isn't they?
people
Do you
that
know what I
beef in the 90s, now you see them, they all do podcasts together going, yeah, do you know what I mean? It's all blessed.
mean? A lot of it.
A lot of it, I
them.
reckon, is playing the long
I
game.
wonder how Burner felt in that situation. Though, you got girls rapping, fucking.
Burner Boy,
He's good though.
do you know what I mean? I'm sure he's not short of supermodels. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? I did see that he turned down a gig in Dubai. Did you see that? No. They offered him, I can't remember how much. Don't quote me.
Turned it down.
Millions. Do you know what I mean? To do this gig, and he turned it down because he can't smoke weed over there.
Yeah, I see that actually. I did see that on Instagram.
Fair play.
Fair enough, innit?
I see Fredo's back over in Dubai. He obviously went jail over there for a little
Is
while.
he back now? Is he gone over there again? Because he come out. Someone like there was rumours going around he was getting bare time, and then he came
That's
out.
what I mean, and then he's just out,
Out.
looking all fat with a big
Yeah,
beard.
I see that.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I like Fredo.
Fucking So yeah, so how's fatherhood anyway? Switching it up.
Yeah, good man. Busy.
You know what I mean? As,
busy
you
with the
know,
kids,
I
so.
know being a dad's a big part of your life,
Yeah.
most important part of your life.
That is it. Yeah,
Trying to
no.
balance everything and all that.
So I got the boy and the girl. So yeah, it's good, man. It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I love it.
And it's dope that you've got your daughter involved in the studio and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I've seen
she's
them
actually
videos,
on my
they're
case. Yeah, she wants to do more. She's on my case. She's like, can
Yeah,
we do
yeah.
it again, Dad?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I need to get myself back to where I want to be with the music. Then I can bring her with me and do
Yeah,
make
yeah.
some
Yeah, man.
experiment, have some fun. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's not said enough, I don't think, in music.
The
It's
response,
like,
man.
you know, enjoy going to the studio, do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
enjoy writing your
You
track.
can get to a point where it becomes stressful.
Yeah, yeah,
what
where
I
you're
want.
so like stressed about it, and it's like, nah, just enjoy. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I certainly have been recently, like, just enjoying making some music.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get.
Apart from MJ said he didn't like one of my songs, I was livid, absolutely livid. How you wouldn't say it, would you?
MJ, come on, bro.
You wouldn't say it, would you? You'd be like, that one's alright.
MJ, but at least he's being honest with you, bro. Why
No.
didn't you like the songs?
I don't know. He couldn't put his finger on it, but he was just like, I don't
Don't
know.
like that one, Dan.
Yeah, he was like,
Not my cup of tea.
he was like,
Not for me, that one.
and I'm not offended. I'm like, oh, fuck you. I
You
thought it was
obviously
fuck
are.
You really liked it, yeah, and he's
No, it's funny though. It's all good. He was only we were fine,
So,
but it was just funny.
yeah,
there's one. What was the track that you put out with your daughter?
half a man.
Half a Man.
Yeah.
Have you done any other songs with her?
Yeah, we actually shot a video in Greece to Dear Alcohol.
Yeah.
That was a cover of Dax's song. You heard Dax?
I've heard of him. I don't know any of his
There was a
songs.
song that she kept singing along to in the car, and I thought, right, I'll try and get that. We'll try and remix it. And
Oh, mate.
it's about alcohol, really. Just yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, you need to wean him off that, bro.
yeah. A few of the comments were dodgy, like
Yeah,
your
yeah.
thoughts on a song about alcohol, but it was, mate. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just against alcohol, really. Like just what you're drinking. Kind
How old's your daughter?
9.
And how old's your boy?
He's 4.
Do you see any creativeness in them?
Yeah, my daughter's artistic. She gets me drawing a lot of the time. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
My little boy, he's 4. He's into his PlayStation, everything at the minute.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
wait until he hits a certain age, but yeah, she came painting with me a few times.
Yeah, yeah, dope.
I'm actually going to take them both soon. We've got a wall planned. We're going to do something, get the kids
Nice.
involved. Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen any of the videos I put up with me and Ayana singing.
Make
Do you
me
know
laugh.
what I mean?
bro.
But yeah, she's do you know,
Brilliant, mate. I love
Brilliant.
it. Yeah.
like she fucking
I
she
don't
does
miss that.
dancing classes,
Yeah.
done the ballet thing. Do you know what I mean? She loves that.
You make me laugh when you're filming her and you pan the camera to you, bro.
Yeah,
You're
come on,
jamming
bro. I'll
there.
get right into it,
I
bro.
was-
Do you know what I mean?
I was cracking up.
My
the other
daughter's
day.
got her first favourite TV programme. It's Yakadee.
Yakadee.
Yakadee, Yakadee. And it's basically teaching kids how to talk. But I made my own version. I'm the best rapper daddy in the world. They call me Bucky B. I'm going to teach these kids to rhyme like my homegirl Yakadee.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like to eat apples and banana. Remember that one there? For
Sticks
when
in
you
your head,
do
though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Mate, every day I go to
watch
work.
the kiddies podcast like that, you're just dying, bro.
Yeah.
Mate, the struggle is real. With like, they've got so many songs on CBeebies, and I have to sit in the morning and just.
Yeah, they're in your head all day.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
and there's some of them are good. You're like, that is a banger, but like,
How many times have I had apples and bananas in my head all day long, bro? Do you know
What
what
was
I mean?
that? Dora the Explorer one.
Yeah.
Backpack.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
mate.
driving along singing that to myself. I'm like, what's going on?
struggle is real.
Yeah, no. But luckily, they're not watching that kind of thing now.
It's important though, do you know what I mean? Like, to help them and let them be creative, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
like you say with your boy, he just wants to be on his game,
Yeah,
which
let
is
him do
fine,
his
do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
wrong with that.
But like, you know,
He's into his Lego at the minute, bro. That's what he's on. Building mad shit.
yeah, you need to take him to Legoland.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I was
You
thinking.
know what I
as well.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't push them. Like with my daughter with the music, I didn't ever push her to it. She does gymnastics. She wants to do all sorts.
Yeah,
See what she wants to do, and I'll help her along the way. That's it.
yeah, that's what you,
You know,
can
she
do.
don't have to make music. I said that to her. Just because I make music, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it now and again. And if she wants to do it when she's older, then I'll.
Yeah, me and Ayana, we're sitting on a couple bang up videos. We got another couple.
Yeah, you released them.
We've got Sweet Dreams. we got a couple, CK, Emily and my brother was sitting on a couple bangers. You know what I mean? But,
Yeah, man.
I sent the video to my mum. So she shouldn't be dancing like that. Yeah, they're just getting right into it, just skanking.
You got to keep them for.
She
when
looks
you're
like a
older.
teenager.
Yeah.
Well,
Just dancing, bro.
dancing, mate.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. The first one was Half a Man. Second one was Dear Alcohol. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, the Half a Man one, that meant a lot to me at the time. I was going through a bit of a mad situation.
Yeah.
There's more to that song than anyone knows. Like, she was there, back, right by my side.
Yeah,
Made the song with me, and yeah.
We've talked about on podcasts about how music can like keep you sane, mental health. Like, do you know what I mean?
I realised when I
Gives us-
stepped away from music
Yeah.
exactly when it's not
how much
there.
I need it.
Yeah,
I didn't realise, but yeah.
but nothing more so than your kids. Do you know what I mean? When you're going through a hard time and you got that little thing there, you're like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's like
Take a
that's
step
our
back.
greatest creations. We've made all these songs with art, is all of this, but
yeah.
our
None of
little
that's
thing-
important if they're not happy or if
Oh, mate, yeah.
Do you
they
know what
make
I mean?
everything else worth it.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But going back to the music anyway, so when did you first start rapping? So when did you?
I think you were there when I've done my first song. You had just finished your session. I think.
Okay.
Someone's like, "Lick."
So what you talking the Wednesday night
It was 2008.
sessions?
Yeah.
Pirate.
It might have been the daytime.
Big up Toddy.
Yeah.
2008.
They were the good
yeah.
days, man. They were the good days. Future.
So that's when you started rapping, 2008.
Yeah, recorded a track with Jacob, Bad SD.
Okay.
Someone said Ricky Lick's in the other room, and I'd heard of you and that, and it was a bit like starstruck and that. but
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like, shit.
Yeah,
And
because I hadn't
you'd
been
been
out
doing
that
it.
long by then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. We recorded our first song. I think that was Neck of the Woods, the name of it. I'd love to hear that now. I don't know where that's gone. Yeah, 2008 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So 2008. For some reason, I thought you'd been rapping a little bit longer than that.
No, it was then. Yeah, I was a bit late. I was about 16, I think.
Yeah.
I remember. I was writing bars 16.
So what kind of people was there? Bad SD.
Well, Terror was around, weren't he? I was
Terror.
listening to Terror and Tea Leaves and that.
And-
you
yeah,
lot
yeah.
were a bit older generation than us then.
Yeah.
You lot were doing your thing. It was Remo Skiller as well. He was about.
It's this time. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the mixtapes with all them
Yeah.
artists on.
Yeah. So then.
I was listening to Terror heavily.
So you was more grime, weren't you, when you first started, when you come out?
Yeah, I used to listen to grime non-stop as a teenager.
Yeah. Because at the same time as you boys come out, you had Ish and all them lot with the LMS thing, innit?
Yeah,
You know
they're
what
good
I mean?
days, man. I got that rhythm somewhere.
Yeah.
NR4 versus LMS.
Did you perform at how many Tea Leaves things at the talk?
That's one of the memories I got with music, bro. I linked up with you.
What was his night called again?
Don't know, bro. Yeah, I
You know
remember
what-
though.
you
Yeah,
know-
I remember
yeah.
the nights, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
Was there a place called Media down Rose Lane or somewhere?
Yeah, they were my nights.
Yeah, I
Antisocial.
remember you took me to the first one.
That's the
that
first
was one
time.
of my
is that the
first time
you
performing.
perform-
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
And obviously, I had a lot of problems or issues with them lot.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You took me under your wing and everything was calm that night.
Yeah.
That was a big night. That sticks with me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I respected you for that as well. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause
Came
you
on my
come
ones.
your ones.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And you knew that them lot. Do you know what I mean?
But that's how
You lot
focused I
didn't
was on
see
the music.
Eye to eye.
I wanted to get stuff done, regardless of what was going on.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Yeah,
won't
you've
forget
always
that.
sort of been like, I think that's really commendable thing about you, Wattz, is like you are a lone ranger. Like you've linked up with people, don't get me wrong, you've made music, but like fundamentally you've always just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gone your own way, and
Yeah,
and I think that is.
But big up Terror as well, and I will get him
Yeah,
on there
yeah.
at some point. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
Because I know that a lot of you guys that was doing your grime and stuff, he was a big influence to you lot. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
He
yeah.
was like, yeah, Terror.
Everyone was banging
I was
with
about to say Terror could spit. Terror can spit.
Yeah,
he always
yeah.
has. He
Oh,
can't
he's
hold it
hot.
down, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
And he's good at like set type
Yeah.
spitting in it. He's just
Yeah,
giving the
man.
mic and he's gonna.
still doing his thing. He's still
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
bits.
Yeah, big up Terror. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Terror. when he was
Obviously, when I
Cheeky,
first
yeah.
joined, jumped on the music scene. We had a bit of a clash. That was quite a big moment in my music career as well, because that's someone I listened to a lot.
Yeah.
And then we ended up clashing on a track. We both said we shouldn't have done it now, but it was good fun at the time.
Yeah,
I remember I was getting messages like waiting for me to reply, waiting for the response.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
Yeah, but we've been good ever since.
going into that, do you know what I mean? Because we've talked about your positive bars and stuff like that, and you know, you talk about things that's happened in your life, but you've also had a lot of clashes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Out of town clashes.
That's part of grime, I find, as well. But
Is that always them people starting the shit, or is it sometimes you think I just don't like this cunt? I'm gonna start some shit. How does that?
I'd say mostly other people.
Yeah.
They might see it differently, but
Yeah.
I don't
Is
really
the internet
start
like
shit.
massively involved?
I've given people chances and they've still dissed me. I'm like, right now I've got to respond.
Yeah.
I'll do it, innit? Like,
Yeah.
because I can break people down. I've got a good way of wording things. I feel so. I've always felt confident with the clashing.
Yeah.
Fair enough, yeah.
I've had a few clashes that we've been cool. Like I clashed at Timeless from Luton.
Yeah, I remember that one.
We were cool still. We you know, it's a music level, but there's been other stuff where it weren't really. It was beef. It was
It was actually,
it was actually, you know, situations away from the music. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I don't want to do it anymore.
Getting too old for that now.
Yeah, you can't have people dissing your kids and everything.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
fuck that.
People bringing families into
Like,
it.
come
I've
on.
had all that.
Yeah.
Just-
That's one of the reasons I've always stayed
I can't
away
stand for
from
that
it, do you know
now.
what I mean?
Yeah, because people
Yeah.
get hurt.
I've sent a couple shots early. I can't even bother to say who, but you know, early on, do you know what I mean? When
They've-
I first came out of jail.
Yeah.
But, I've always stayed away from it because I know that I wouldn't be able to keep it as music. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
respect the people who do keep it as music. That's what it should be about.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
certainly.
It's part of it. It's part of the hip hop culture.
course it
and
is,
everything.
yeah,
and that's
it's a
why,
massive
like,
part.
going back to the big artists that are clashing, J. Cole apologising.
That's
you know what I mean?
wet.
Yeah, the fans want that. He can only do
Yeah, I
good from
didn't
it.
get.
That's wet
I didn't get why he apologised.
because he's wet. Give him a fuck, J. Cole.
Well, no, you know what I mean. Yeah.
That'll do.
No, I was just like, what?
J. Cole. Hold that.
He dissed the man and then apologised.
Yeah. And he like went. It was like a 7-minute tune or something. Wasn't it?
He should have never even responded. if
No, it
that's
was
what-
called 7-minute drill, but it weren't actually 7 minutes long, was it?
No, it weren't.
It
I
shows
think
how much
maybe
interest.
or was it called 7 minutes?
Shows how much
drill?
interest I've actually been taking in the.
It was actually a good track. I thought it was alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never fucked with J. Cole.
No, I don't listen to him like that. Not really.
Do you know what I mean?
Don't hate on him, but he's not like.
I just don't think he should have done
No,
that.
I
But
have my own
it's
take.
his choice, innit? It's his decision, I guess.
What's the greatest diss track of all time?
Oh,
What for
see,
me?
That
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a track that I always listen to. It's Dot Rotten. This
I was
is
about to say English one and American. So the
mine personally.
English one, Dot Rotten. Yeah, who was that against?
JK. He did JK.
Okay.
I can't even think of what the name of the song is. It's a silly name. It's like a long ass title, but
Yeah, no,
Dot
Dot Rotten.
Rotten's
He
hard.
weren't to be played around.
it's
He was
hard at
hard,
grime.
innit?
And what American?
Did you get him? Who got him down? Did someone get him down?
I think
I
he
think
did.
I did.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I'm sure
come
he was
down.
down there, wasn't it?
Was it Anglia Square?
No, yeah.
There was a venue in Anglia Square that
Hold up,
we.
Dot Rotten. Has he
lot
got a
of
brother or
artists-
something? As
No,
well.
I don't think so. But I can remember him being here. It was
Yeah.
a big thing. Yeah, I've always been a big fan of him. He's hard at clashing. Look,
What about American disses? There's been some classic ones over the years, isn't it?
yeah, I don't listen to American music too
Obviously, had the
much.
Tupac hit him up, didn't you? Like the
Yeah.
classic
Yeah, the old school one.
Jay-Z, Nas,
Ether.
Ether,
Ethan by Nas is
yeah.
far and away my
A
favourite.
more recent one, Kill Shot. from
Yeah.
Eminem. I like that.
So you don't really fuck with your American rap too much, is that
too
wrong?
much? No,
Yeah.
no.
He was
Mainly
listening to
UK.
Big Pun when he picked me up.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, you're
Listen-
from a slightly different generation. You're a few years younger than me, so I suppose when you was at an age, you was little listening to grime and that, weren't you?
I grew up listening to Eminem, like Snoop, Wu-Tang, and that. I did listen
Yeah,
to all
yeah.
that, but in recent years, no, it's UK.
Yeah,
UK
yeah.
music mainly for me. Yeah.
You had some good UK beefs, the Chip and Stormzy and all that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there has been some good ones.
I've
over the
always
years.
like there's a Chester P diss track to I think it's like Wordsworth or something. Keep it real and I ain't nothing like a superstar, but I've been rocking since you were running around for QPR, and it's just like a dope diss track.
My
if we're
favourite-
talking like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not about the actual beef they were having. I don't even know what
Yeah.
their beef was, but the actual diss track was fat.
Yeah.
I remember listening to that as like
One of the best
17
clashes,
being
like back
yeah.
and forth, was P Money, Dot Rotten. They were both going back and forth. That was like both my favourite artists, just shelling.
Yeah,
Classic.
just going at each
Yeah,
other.
each track was coming. It was just, yeah, that's the best for me.
Yeah. And nowadays you got Drake and Rick Ross beefing about who's got the biggest mansion.
Who's got
Do you
the
know what
most
I mean?
money and that? Yeah,
Your mansion's only worth 150 million.
can't relate, bro.
They actually
know what I
laugh in
mean?
the videos and that as well. It's
Next
funny.
type of beef, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Calling him white boy and all that.
Yeah. When like he gave a lot of them all their hits. Do you know what I mean?
Did, yeah.
You know, they all switched on him though. Do you know what I mean? And like, it would have looked better from their point of view if like if it's a Future album, if Future would have just went at him. But
I like to see a
did
man
Future even
hold his own.
did
which he's
Future
doing.
even say anything about him on the album? Do you know? I haven't even listened to the album. Then they dropped the second part of the album straight away, didn't they? We Still Don't Trust You, which funnily enough had J. Cole on the album.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Has Kendrick responded yet?
Nah.
He did say it's going to take a week or so.
Hmm.
We're now got to wait another week. Was it tailor made?
I don't know.
Yeah,
The AI thing.
yeah. I like that.
Yeah, what you like the AI thing?
I thought it was a smart move.
Okay.
With, West Coast rappers dissing. Where's Kendrick from?
Compton.
He's from Compton, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I can see. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's be interesting to see.
I wonder what Snoop. I was thinking what Snoop was thinking because obviously he's still.
Yeah, because they like if they
Because
use
on
his voice.
stage, he basically crowned him. Do you ever seen that? When
Yeah,
Kendrick's on
yeah, I
stage,
did a bit of
Snoop's
research,
like, we're giving to you now. Do you know what I mean?
I just like how Drake comes in with his verse, like, yeah, unks, that's true, and it just.
Yeah. So you said you like the AI.
I thought the move was smart. I mean,
Yeah. Jake
No.
can do whatever he wants, really.
yeah,
can't he?
I think
Again,
it
it's
was unexpected. I
funny.
weren't expecting it, and when I played it at first, I had to double check the channel it was on to make sure it was official. There's so much music out there now, you're not sure if it actually is a remix,
Oh
or
yeah.
if it's actually
Not
them.
just music. You could be able to see a
Everything.
picture of someone.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what
That's
I mean?
dangerous.
It's all mad.
Yeah, it's dangerous, bruv.
Crazy, boy.
You have to do a bit of research to make sure what you're listening to is legit.
In terms of technology, like AI is like the internet. Once the internet come along, it just went so fast into now what it is.
Right,
We
yeah.
are now.
AI is doing the same thing. Do you know
Well,
what
it's
I
just
mean?
multiplying, isn't it? The technology leads to more technology.
Yeah.
It's just
Well,
like,
you've
wow.
got an AI picture. Now you've got an AI photo. Now you've got an AI like.
What's next?
Well, it's fucking. It's just Who knows?
We're all
what-
doomed.
We're all doomed. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But So you started rapping around 2008
Yeah, just hitting the
at
studio.
the Wednesday free session
Yeah,
at Pirate
yeah.
at Future.
I
Sorry.
used to do a bit of work with the kids in the school as well, and that would get me free studio sessions. Like,
Nice.
Big up Dawn.
good days, man. They were good days.
Dawn was linking you to free sessions.
Yeah, yeah. Good old Dawn. Big up Dawn.
So when did you kind of branch away from the people that you was doing it with and think I'm going to take this seriously? Because a lot of people just spit the odd verse, but then you just went ham, and
People
but you just became relentless.
Yeah, people just fade out though, I realised. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some people have got more heart for it than others, I found. Like, people just stopped, didn't they? And I had to keep working at my pace, and I couldn't wait for other people.
Yeah,
Before I know it, I'm just on a mission myself, do you know what I mean?
yeah.
People kind of just stopped. I've seen a lot of people come and go, like you probably have as well.
Yeah, I can relate. Do you know what I mean? With some of the movements I've helped create.
Yeah.
Looking back, I was having to carry a lot of people
Yeah,
sometimes.
you get to a point.
when I could have just been, fuck this, I'm Ricky Licks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not putting on events. I'm not fucking setting up a label. I'm not fucking doing all that. Looking after fucking 20 people. But you want to bring other people with you.
You do at the
you know what I
time,
mean?
and you just learn lessons as you're going along. Like,
Yeah.
I think you can tell who's in it for the long run, who's not. You have a rough idea anyway.
Yeah.
But you've created little movements along the way, and that you had
Yeah,
to
I've
make
done a
it
few.
happen thing.
Helped a few, but
What other things have you done? Because you had to make it happen. Who was on Make It
ECA.
Happen?
ECA was another one, but Make It Happen. There was a few. There was
You had Breeze.
Breeze. There was JWS,
Nemi.
Pacer. Pacer's still around, isn't it? He
Yeah,
shouts,
yeah,
He
yeah.
shouts me. He wants to do music. Yeah, there was a
I
couple.
know when Pace.
Clicks.
I know when Pace is at home on a Friday night getting wavy, because that's when I get the message like, "Licks, I've just written a bar."
Yeah,
da, da, da.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But we've got us like,
Got a
me and
couple
Pace
bangers down.
we'll be releasing something else.
But I have
definitely.
tried to hook him up. I said the studio's there. Message the guy. Do your thing. And I like to see people do it themselves first as well. Like, you just don't want to be carrying people. Not carrying them, but Like, you can make it happen yourself. You can do it yourself as well. Like, you don't
Yeah,
have to.
true. You should be doing it yourself, and if you're
That'll make
working
me
with
work
other
with
people,
someone more.
great.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
If I see them doing their thing, I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Instead of, oh, let me book the session and, you know.
It's hard not to fall out with people, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's happened a lot for me.
For all of us,
Yeah.
within, do you know what I mean? You set things up, you do things are going good, and then different things come into play.
Yeah.
Egos,
Yeah.
different things in creative things.
The best crew that we did have together was ECA. That was me, Heat, Elskin,
Yeah.
A-Don, if there's any other names. But we were creating good music at that
When
time.
was that?
Say 2014, 15 times.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
looking
big
back
up
on that,
Heat.
Yeah, he's
Where was he from? Kings Lynn, weren't he?
yeah, he's boxing now. He actually,
Yeah.
I think he had a boxing match last night and won. I can't keep in contact with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
Yeah, no, he was
Nice.
cold.
He was cold, wasn't he? He was
Yeah.
good. He was good. But they were some good times. We were making some bangers.
Yeah.
We had Tembo doing the videos. That made the difference.
Yeah.
'Cause Tembo was next level, wasn't he?
He's done quite a lot of videos, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's doing big things now. He's
Is he?
doing a lot. Yeah, he's still
Yeah.
out there doing. He's took it further. I think he's into film productions, things like that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up Tembo.
But he was making, you know, the songs were good, but with the videos as well, like it was really getting out there because people were noticing how quality the videos were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what about your early influences, musical? What shit was you listening to when you was young, before you started rapping? Who was you listening to, and who made you want to get into it?
Probably grime wise, Getz. I was banging Getz. You listen
Yeah.
to Getz. Yeah, I was listening to him a lot as a teenager. But I just grew up listening to Eminem mainly, bruv. That was my
Yeah.
one artist I was banging as a
There's
kid.
obviously a lot of people.
Yeah,
out
I
there
just
that
had all
say
his
Eminem,
albums. I
but
was
yeah.
always
yeah.
buying his albums. Everything that come out, I was on it.
Yeah,
So
my
I've always
mum's
listened
got
to
all
rap.
his albums.
Yeah,
My
everyone
mum's
was
got a
into Eminem.
CD rack in her living room.
Yeah.
Every Eminem album. Do you know what I
My
mean?
mum would help me get his stuff because I don't think you could buy it as a kid. I don't know. It was a bit,
Yeah. My mum just fucks with Eminem heavy.
yeah. There was a few songs my mum was like, you need to turn that down. Like,
He's got a new album coming out, hasn't he?
has he?
In summer, I think.
It's-
It's
Who,
Death of-
Eminem?
Yeah, Death of Slim Shady. it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
So Getz, Eminem.
Yeah. 50 Cent was another one.
Yeah.
Always banging 50 Cent.
Love for 50.
Yeah.
What about any other types of music other than grime and
It was
hip hop?
R&B as a kid. My mum and that would bang
R&B, yeah.
a lot of the time.
You didn't go for any grunge stages or anything like that.
Not
What's banging out the Nirvana or nothing?
I banged all them songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, the classics, yeah, 100%.
Spirit,
I've always had a
something like
wide taste in music.
Yeah.
That Teenage Dirtbag and all that, you remember that
Hey,
song?
man, where
Come
you
on,
at?
the classics.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. So what is teenage? Because was that a
That
grown
was just
man?
one song. wasn't
I'm
it?
just a
I know that.
teenage.
But weren't
Yeah.
you like a grown man pretending to be a kid or something in the song?
Yeah, it was.
Britney
yeah,
Spears was another one, bro. There was loads.
Brittany?
Britney Spears, fucking
Yeah.
You was banging out
banging her
Brittany?
music, yeah, bro.
Give him a thing.
Come on.
Come on, Brittany, bro. She's just settled that court with her dad, hasn't she?
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
I see that.
R&B. Toxic.
That's
The
written-
beats. What you forget
That's
sometimes
written
is
by a lady from Norwich.
you actually listen to the production
Yeah.
Yeah.
of pop songs, because it's a pop songs like Britney Spears or Katy Perry, but the production is, do you know what I
That
mean?
Toxic, someone.
That's by Kathy Dennis. Yeah.
There's an artist called Songer recently. I think he remixed it ages ago and it's now caught the attention. It's out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Now, see, yesterday,
It's out there.
Chip has just dropped a track on that beat.
Yeah.
On that beat. You
yeah.
seen that?
Yeah.
With
Yeah, I
like
see
a
that.
live band.
Yeah,
and
he's
on
all
the Toxic
suited up
thing.
and that. Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
Which was written by a lady from Norwich.
Was it?
Kathy Dennis.
There you go.
She wrote Toxic by Britney Spears.
Did she?
yeah.
There you go. Kathy. Name a Kathy banger.
Kathy, I can't remember. But, I feel bad now. But Kathy, she was good. She was, top.
Oh, heaven is a place.
I don't know whether that's her.
No?
No.
But that kind of flex.
Yeah,
right?
it's that sort of flex. And she was good,
yeah.
man.
I grew up on Garage as well. Garage was a main genre. I was banging out a lot of Garage.
UK garage, come
a kid,
on, do you
yeah.
know what I mean?
That was, yeah.
There was loads of great music around it.
90s.
Even in, like, all my friends were into, like, rave music. But, like, the jungle, like, some of them jungle tunes, you know,
yeah, Jungle.
would have the same reggae, be the same as the great reggae tunes, and you'd be like, I'm going to send it from metal. You know, that was.
Of course, because by
Remember
this time
loving
you've
it.
now got a lot of Jamaicans
Yeah.
living in England. You've got all, do you know what I mean? Africa, like.
And we just sponged it all up. Anything that was like bad boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Real bad man. That one's there. Fucking like, but it's English music has been heavily influenced by like other music.
Of course it has, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you say, you look at the early jungle with the reggae and dancehall and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I was listening to a lot of the garage growing up, and the jungle, and a few drum and bass bangers as well.
Yeah. It's hard not to, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like when you're
they're
from
everywhere.
where we're from, do you know what I mean? It is a massive part of.
Hold this down for 1 minute.
But yeah,
If there's any other call, I'll ignore it, but where I say Anna.
Okay.
I'll answer that, bro. Yeah, reggae was about as well, but I didn't really listen to it a lot as a
I remember
young.
growing up in Norwich being quite like diverse. Like even on the same night, you go out clubbing and there'd be just different types of music played, and there'd be like a Rage Against the Machine type group half hour, and then they'd bust into the reggae for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Especially at house parties.
yeah.
And there was
Yeah,
like
anything
DJs
though,
that
bro.
would like literally would rock the party, but just with all kinds of music.
Yeah.
That was when dubstep was like big, but they wouldn't just play dubstep. There'd be like a dubstep time, and then people, you know.
I was trying to think of a certain nightclub that had the different floors. And they had different types of music on each floor.
Like Karma.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
it was always good fun. I think Norwich has been a good place for people creatively, isn't it?
There's a lot of bands here. A lot of.
It can be as good or as bad as you want it to be. You can be like moaning about nothing goes on, but if you actually get involved and put things on,
There's a lot of open mic
Yeah,
nights
yeah.
and stuff going on in Norwich. I've noticed like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
always opportunities out there.
Definitely.
I've attended a few of them because I like them. You don't know what kind of crowd you're gonna get. And then when I come with my positive music, you can get any type of listener with that.
Yeah.
I've had some
Sure.
older people come up to me. That was brilliant, and so
Yeah, man.
that's going back to the music. Like
You got any
Positive.
musical ambitions, like something you want to achieve, or an artist you want to work with?
just happy
So-
conquering Norwich, bro. I really
Gonna
am.
be conquering
come on,
Norwich?
boy, you've done
is
that
it. I
a
don't
long
even-
time ago.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
already
even really
conquered
worried
Norwich,
about
bro.
the rest of the place, to be honest with you. I'm happy
Just wanna be at the
my
top
people in
table of Norwich Rap.
Yeah,
Fair
build
enough.
the legacy here. And
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Pave the way for others.
Yeah. So obviously you're a taxi driver, innit?
Yeah.
And do you ever get people come in your taxi that recognise you and stuff?
Yeah, all the time, bro. All the time. Literally, like I said earlier, a couple of days ago, I had a lad in the car.
Yeah, that was in the car. Yeah, boom.
he said, I was listening to you as a kid. I've had that a lot.
Yeah.
That's motivation for me, that is.
It's funny you'd have the videos with like road rate, different things going on in your car and all that. Do you know what I mean?
I've had a
You
lot
was
of different
filming and
videos.
shit.
I took them down, man. I took them down. I've had people, they're getting a lot of attention.
Because you must be driving around sometimes like, I know I'm on a drug run right now.
Yeah,
Shit,
100%.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you got to do 3 stops. I just got 1 minute. I just got to get my car keys
Yeah,
from
go and
in
pick
there.
some
do you
keys
know
up, bro. I've had it all. You name it, it's happened. I've had it.
Yeah.
I've had people fighting in the car. I've had people threaten to kill me. I've had all sorts.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
And I put a video up.
That's like a whole different podcast, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? The life of a
Yeah.
taxi driver.
I could put loads up, but a lot of these people are vulnerable, man. Like we all got our problems going on, and I didn't want to. When I deeped it, I didn't want to be that guy who's putting them on there.
You must know people's life stories as well, from
Yeah, God.
especially when you pick them up at 8 o'clock Sunday morning. They've been on it since Friday. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And then they're getting the taxi home.
Yeah.
You right, mate? Do you know what I mean? Just spilling the whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
do you know what I
man.
mean?
I've had
I've
a
had
lot.
beef with taxi drivers.
People crying and breaking.
Back in the day, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm easy going as a taxi driver. That works well for me.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it is. I've had a couple scraps, but people have
Whilst
asked for it.
driving,
I had some guy one night. I think I was taking him to Wyndham, some little Wyndham twat. Probably lives with his mum still. Slapped me on the back of the head as I'm driving.
Oh no!
Pulled over, I had to pull him out by his legs.
There you go. By the legs.
Yeah.
Had to pull him by the legs. Do you know what I mean?
He was refusing to get out. He like leant back.
Yeah.
He was trying to kick at me. I'm fucking yanked
Legs.
him out, bro. I took his trainers.
Yeah. Oh, you took his trainers.
Took him off and dashed him over, mate. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
took his
yeah.
trainers.
Slapping me around the head. Like, I'm calm as anything, but when you provoke something, that's it, innit? You know,
Yeah, yeah.
you're asking for problems.
Yeah, you took his trainers.
I don't
That's
like
deep,
people like
bro.
that.
Oh,
They try and
boy.
bully you, innit? Like
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
I don't like bullies. You don't know who you're fucking with sometimes.
Yeah.
That's how I go.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. That's the same as the videos.
People
on
think they can get
fucking-
away with things. No.
Yeah. On Instagram and all that, videos where he's just gone hit random people.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, yeah.
Or they're in the
Some
supermarket.
people you don't
and
do that
he's-
to, innit?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you'll catch the wrong person. I'm, yeah, like I said, easy going with anyone. Treat everyone with respect until you
Yeah.
hit that line. That's it. It's on.
Yeah, one of your biggest songs was Gone Too Soon.
Yeah, still doing well.
Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, my friend Sam passed away. Sam Crisp, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
That was a hard time, man. That
Yeah.
was sudden. You know what I mean? It was a sudden death,
Yeah,
unexpected. On the phone to him like half an hour before as well.
yeah,
So yeah, that hit me hard. That
Yeah,
changed
yeah.
me a lot. That did.
yeah,
I don't think I was so positive before then. When I
Yeah,
listened
yeah.
back to my music before then, I was rapping some stuff. That changed my outlook on life a little bit.
yeah.
That did.
Fair play.
So yeah, we done the video. That was mental though. Like, just how many people turned. Like I think he passed away on I think it was a Thursday
Yeah,
or Tuesday. But we done the video that weekend. So many people turned up for the video. And the one moment for me is when I took the song to his family's house. The whole family's there, and we played the song.
yeah,
No, mate.
That's a memory that sticks in my head.
Deep.
His dad gave me a hug and that. Like it was deep, man. It helped me though.
yeah,
I didn't even sleep after I was just writing. Just 'cause
Yeah, yeah.
he loved my music. That was part of it. He got to be in my videos and all that. He was always supportive in that way. He weren't all there. He weren't a full ticket, but
Who is?
that's it, bro. But
know what I mean?
he was supportive. Do you know what I mean? He
Yeah.
tried to help me out, and he's always like, "Let's hear your new song. Let's hear this. Let's hear that."
Yeah,
That goes a long way, especially when you first start out and you
Yeah, he was he's
people
actually
be
one of them
positive
friends.
about what you're doing because most
wanted
people
to
used
know.
just go, "You doing what?"
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, let's face it.
You still doing your little music thing, Dan? Your
You're
little
still doing your
He's
DJ.
still singing. Yeah.
yeah, still singing. You still
No, I don't
You
sing.
know that is the.
But he actually gave a shit. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
asking me,
Yeah,
"What you
yeah.
doing? What's next?" And like that was
Yeah.
5 days before my birthday. It's now coming up to 11 years, I think.
Yeah,
12 years maybe. Actually.
Time flies, man.
Yeah.
yeah, because that's one of your biggest songs in terms of views and all that. Innit?
Yeah. Yeah,
And,
70 odd thousand on the channel there. It's
Yeah,
still,
that's-
someone commented the other day on it. Like people go back to it and listen.
Yeah, yeah.
I do now and again. You know,
Yeah, no, I've heard you talk about him
he's a good
on
friend.
enough songs. You know what I mean? Over
Yeah.
the years, it's nice that you keep him.
Carry his legacy going, man. Do you know what I mean?
Do you
He's
know
part
what
of the
I mean?
journey. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a good boy, man.
Yeah.
He was.
Did you say that? I'm not going to go into it too. Did you say you writ that straight away after he passed?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
The night after, maybe, or the.
Because I've got friends who passed. You know what I mean? R.I.P. Will, and like
It takes
I
a
still
while
know that I'm going to make the song.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's best to do it. Heaven is Waiting that I done about my
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah.
I done that after I went to Gordon Barber's, seen her body in the coffin.
yeah. You have to do
Do you
certain
know what
things
I mean?
sometimes.
Left there,
Yeah.
went back to the orphanage,
Yeah.
just writ it in about 10 minutes.
But
Crying
it was
like
raw.
that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Raw.
It's a raw
You
time.
leave it too long, it's a little bit of a...
But you always know you're going to do it though. Like,
Yeah.
You always know. I've got songs like that. I'm going to touch on certain things, but they can wait for now. They'll
Some
come.
of the biggest things are the hardest. I've never written a song about Ayana, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and I'm going to do one for my son. Sorry.
yeah.
That's when
The
it
biggest
comes.
things are the hardest thing to do, because it's easy to go, lyrical
gonna have to
slayer,
take
made the
piss.
paper,
not-
they're just
Yeah.
chatting do you know what I mean?
I think it's the
The
same.
biggest things are the hardest things, right? Everyone hold on to your fucking hats, because Bucky's... Yeah, whoa.
That's how the music process
Limbo.
is. You can't force
He's
writing.
made the first hurdle.
Yeah, damn it,
You can't force it.
This
you
is
know what I
when
mean?
shit goes crashing.
Kitchen, that's a 10 out of 10 for me, bro.
Yeah, it's all fucking...
I feel like if you force writing, it's not going to be as good as other times. You need to wait for that moment. I don't know. You just know when the right time is to write, don't you?
Yeah.
You just know when
weird.
you have to live through things, and yeah, like I'm coming back to the music now. I've got a lot of plans, and I've just had to live a little bit and go through a lot.
Yeah, I went to see the Amy Winehouse film last night, Back to Black, and she put out the album Frank, didn't she?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck Me Pumps and all that. And then she became famous, obviously. And then there's a bit in the film where she's saying, like, fuck you to the record label and all that.
Yeah.
And she's like, I need to go and live.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've got stuff to write about.
Can't just do it all the time, man.
But unluckily for her, she went and met Blake. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Which then, that's who she's talking about on Back to Black, all them fucking mad love songs, do you know what I mean? Is all about Blake, aren't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like, for us, we was blessed with some fucking timeless music that she writ, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, shit for her though, that she had to go through that, do you know what I mean? But thank God that she was able to write what she was going through,
Yeah,
do you know
that's
what I
it.
mean?
You know, you got to live, man. You got to go through certain things. If not, you're not going to be able to write what you're going to write about.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a lot to talk about soon. People haven't heard the best me yet. I'm telling you.
Yeah, yeah.
Got a lot. Coming.
Yeah, and I can see that fucking evolution in you from when you were young. Do you know what I mean? Like you know, we're growing up now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like shit's about to go crashing any second. Watch. Got this Bucky. We do the limbo.
Tumbler, man, come on.
So like, yeah, I see that natural progression. You don't have to stop rapping because you get older. You just need to fucking evolve with the times. Do you know what I mean? You know, who the fuck wants to hear a 50-year-old rapper talking grease? Do you know what I mean? Like,
That's it. Yeah.
tell us about paying taxes and your job and your kids and your fucking
Rap about some real shit.
some grown up shit. Do
I
you know
think
what I mean?
that I've always done hip hop, but I'm going to branch more to the hip hop nowadays. I feel like grime is quite a young man's sport.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing a lot of hip hop.
Yeah, that energy. You can still keep you.
I'm going to still do the odd grime.
It's
I
all
love
about
I
flow,
love the
isn't it?
flow. I love the fast flows. I love.
So you don't
bump
sing, do you?
No. I've tried a few bits and bobs, but
Yeah.
I don't really want to do auto.
So you're not going to sing for us right now?
Yeah.
All right, Bucky, give him a...
Many rivers to cross.
Do you know what I mean?
My
Bucky,
daughter's heard me sing, but
Bucky's got that in his arsenal.
if she was here right now, she'd probably say, "Don't do it, Dad."
Nah, Bucky's the same as me, but like, I do the odd singy little hook, do you know what I mean? Bucky do the odds. You don't need to, you got your daughter now, and she can just jump on there.
I've got a
And...
vocalist. I'm good there.
Yeah, it's all good, isn't it?
No, I've tried a few things.
I'm training up with
Straight
her.
rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, do you know Peckley,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the producer, the Polish producer?
Yeah.
Now we got a track going now, and he's gonna switch up. He wants it to be like, I laid a track, but he wants to put it on some fucking rock music type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, Peckley's like,
Yeah, man,
I heard this track. He's a
genius.
You gotta do it though.
Peckley's dope,
You
though.
don't
He's
know
like,
until you try it.
Yeah.
nah, but Peckley's dope, and he comes up with dope ideas.
Yeah.
And it's always 100% hip hop with Peckley, no doubt.
Yeah.
He's like, I remember we all had to go to the radio because I was on like Instagram, and I was
Yeah,
on
the
one of
album.
the tracks, and they were like, "Will you come down and do the radio show?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah," but literally, it's one of them ones where like the tune had been out a few days, I recorded it a month before, and I just didn't know my rhyme. Do you know what I mean? Like in terms of like.
It's one of them songs that does.
I wasn't
the best.
expected to come and actually rhyme the tune. And I was like, Peckley, he's like, you got to show and prove.
Yeah.
He's one of them ones there. I'm like, you what, mate? He was like, nah. Well, he wasn't like, nah. He was just like, oh, I just thought you'd know every last bar of the tune. And I was like, nah, man, I got like 10 tunes at the minute. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's peak. Anyone who knows me, bro, I've got thousands of songs.
Yeah. You can't remember
yeah.
every word of every one of them. You got
You've
to
got a
practice.
strong catalogue. That's there now, though. You know.
And so are you, bro.
So have you, yeah.
Let's go into that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many albums have you got out?
Officially for me, 3.
Which are...
I got, I think, what was first? Make It Happen. Dropped in
It Happen.
2014. Then Balance.
Balance.
And my recent one, which was 2022, Family Ties.
Bam.
Got you on there, and I got you. I think
Yeah.
you're on Make It Happen and Family Ties. Family Ties, that was good. That's my best.
What
one.
was on Make It Happen? What track?
Nameless. is one
Oh,
of
that
them.
was on that one, isn't it?
Yeah. And like when we recorded Family Ties, that was my birthday as well that day, and people were just passing through in the studio. You came through.
I remember with Justin.
Yeah, that was a dope
Big up
day,
Justin,
man.
NR6
Yeah.
Studios.
So I had a couple of mixtapes back in the day. they're still around somewhere. I've got a couple at home. I've got all your CDs as well. By the
I
way.
think I've got a couple. I've
Well,
got
that's a
like,
big statement, bro.
I've got
Not
mad.
all, maybe,
all of
but
them?
You gave me a lot.
All of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got
maybe.
mad CDs. Yeah, I've
They're
got
all
most,
up there somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got like most of.
I've got
your
more yours
CDs
than
up
mine,
until a
like.
certain point.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
So, yeah,
yeah.
3 official
Measy gave
albums.
me all the music lesson CDs. He goes, "Do you want all these CDs?" Just like a whole stack of like copied CDs, and they're all like this set, that set, 2 licks tunes,
Oh, mad.
and it's all just got like it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
his working CDs, not because obviously he used to burn everything to a CD then. And yeah, it's just his working CDs of like what we were up to.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not even that useful. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, once you've got the beat once, you don't need it.
Every studio that we've recorded in,
Yeah.
that producer has got things on his laptop or his computer. Do you
Of
know?
course, yeah.
Things
yeah.
that was never released. Do you know what I mean?
That one you showed me the other day that we did.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't even know we had that.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. As soon as I heard it, I thought, hold on.
We found a tune once, didn't we, as well, like a written tune.
You've always been
Where
like
we
that,
just
innit?
went like,
You've kept
oh
the
my
songs
God.
there, hidden. You've kept them, you've sat on them.
And
I
me?
struggled to sit on music myself.
Yeah.
I used to just release,
Yeah,
release, you know.
Oh, I've got so
I
many
rate
songs
that
that
how
never
you do
released.
things. You've always got stuff there. You could release an album now, probably, couldn't you? If you
What, right now?
how you get into that?
About 20 albums.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But-
no exaggeration.
Yeah, no, I know, I don't doubt.
Me and Liu have got about 60 songs.
Yeah,
That's just me and Liu.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Oh, right, some of them are just started, but like some of them are just a hook or a verse.
Yeah,
but
I've always rated that.
I've got over 100, easily over 100.
I'd have a
I've
couple
got
of
'em-
songs there, and I'd be thinking about it all week.
I've got
I'd drop
mad
one, put it out
arsenal
there.
of beats, and I've also got loads of unreleased songs where I got pretty much to releasable level and was just like, it's not because I don't think they're good enough. The times just because of like lockdown and shit like that. A lot of the, not that I was necessarily rapping about lockdown, but
I think
the songs I just felt that they came across.
now it's so important.
Dated.
Yeah, but like it obviously gets you through that time. Do you know what I mean? What you're writing about. But then I was like, I want to do
It's so important.
freshen it
how
up.
you-
But I still like the songs. They're just from such a very particular time, and it's not what I want to necessarily
Yeah, no.
get across with my music. So like I've got them, and they're dope if you know what I mean. But like maybe one day you release them. But
I think the days have passed now where you just release a song. You need to.
yeah,
You've got to promote it, haven't you? You've got to do. It's important when you release your music now and everything. I find the game's changed.
yeah.
You have to do a lead up to it. You can't just drop a song and expect it to do well.
Yeah.
No,
No,
you got to get people knowing that that's coming.
you have.
That's
there's
what
a lot
I'm
to it.
terrible at promotion. Let's face it.
Yeah, my hunger isn't there. Do you know what I
It
mean?
is
Like it
all
was.
the musical stuff.
My hunger isn't
I'm up
there.
for, but
My hunger's there in the sense of
Never goes away.
I'm still trying to write something dope. I'm still trying to make the best song, but
Yeah.
my hunger isn't there to.
like,
Do you know what I
I
mean?
want to be the
You just do it
best.
your
Like, I
own
think you said it
pace.
earlier. Do you know what I mean? I just want to be like top in my city. Do you know what I mean? It'll be,
Just
you know. Yeah, I think like,
To
we've all been that.
To
like,
really
do you know
put
what I mean?
yourself in. To really put all into music. Do you know what I mean? You need to be young
Yeah.
yes.
and
Have a lot.
have
of
no kids.
Yeah, that's the second.
Probably
thing I
not have a missus. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Preferably have no job.
Yeah.
And you can actually do this thing full fucking time. Do you know what I mean?
If you got
Because
money
anything else that you've got,
at first.
just, do you know what I mean?
You need
You
money,
have
nah,
to
you
put
need a lot
life
of money.
stuff
But
in
then
front of it. Do you know what I mean?
But
And
like,
if you
we
put
done some-
music in before,
It depends what
life
you do.
stuff.
Do this music shit, doesn't it? Because there is levels to it.
If you
Like,
want
if
the
you're
top
talking
level.
charting musician, do you know what I mean? Like the biggest, say even UK rappers. Yeah, if you're thinking that, then that's a different thing, in it, to thinking like, I don't know, like even High Focus or something like that is underneath, like Nines and Pop Baby. Do you know what I mean? And then there's levels to it where it's like, but they're still dope. Like it's more about leaving a legacy, isn't it?
yeah.
Than
that.
just what you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, who sold the most records? In the UK it is, because it's like, well, it doesn't matter whether you sold.
Even
like,
that's a sticky one. Like you got fucking streaming farms, phone farms. You know, where they're like
James Riggs.
fake. It's all
yeah.
mad, bro. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
of course it is,
I think
yeah.
going back to the Drake thing, I think that's why a lot of them hate him is because he works for people that have got the game rigged. Do you know what I mean? Like in his favour. You know.
Yeah. When you get to a certain level in music, you realise
Of course.
It's a business, big business, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not just music.
Yeah, you're up against the likes of Simon Cowell. Like you're up against multi-billion-pound fucking industry.
I was
like,
speaking about.
That's what I think. You say, yeah, but it's all come down to money. It's not just that.
No.
Because if it was just that, then the record label that's billionaires, they would just have number ones all the time.
Yeah.
It's more than that, do you know what I mean? Because why hasn't Simon Cowell got a number one every week? Just like, or other record labels.
Yeah.
Some natural organic stuff does break through.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, of course.
I think they like that sometimes.
Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, it usually gets like it has a few years good run, then gets shut down. It seems to me like when you get a good scene going.
It's just sometimes they seem like I can see why if people think there's industry plants and all that. People just pop out of nowhere. Like, who the fuck's this?
Yeah.
Central C.
Like Central C,
Pop
RD. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They come out and all of a sudden they're like massive. It's like
He's doing
Stormzy. Do you know what I mean?
Well, Dan Hayden always said to me like about Kasabian, the band Kasabian. He said their whole marketing was like, "What, you haven't heard of Kasabian?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, everyone's into fucking Kasabian."
yeah,
It's like a double bluff
Yeah.
sort of vibe. Do you know what I mean? And they made them look like first tour, like, oh, these are like the hottest band in the year. And basically, it was like all just little reviews saying, oh, you need to listen to Kasabian. I can't believe people haven't listened.
yeah, yeah,
And he goes, that's how it goes. They're that crass with it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Big up Kasabian. I've seen them live though. They are good.
Alright, boom. I'm going to quickly switch it up. Got 21 quick fire questions, alright?
Shit, okay.
So I don't want you dwelling on these too much. Just come what comes to you.
So-
You've already answered a couple of these, to be fair, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Let's do it.
Chocolate milkshake, strawberry milkshake.
Chocolate.
Eminem or Lil Wayne?
Eminem.
Dave, Central C.
Dave.
G Unit or Wu Tang?
G Unit.
Ooh.
Elvis, Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
Nirvana, Guns N' Roses.
Savannah.
It's a
Yeah.
sticky one, that one.
Good man.
Yeah.
Will Smith or Chris Rock?
Chris Rock.
Drake or Kendrick Lamar?
Drake.
KFC or McDonald's?
McDonald's.
Ice Spice or Megan Thee Stallion?
Megan.
Right answer. Boys in the Hood or Friday?
Boys in the Hood.
Maradona or Pele?
Maradona.
Ooh.
Ed Sheeran or Mike Skinner?
Mike Skinner.
EastEnders or Hollyoaks?
EastEnders.
Mbappe or Haaland?
Mbappe. Definitely.
Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna.
Jim Carrey or Adam Sandler?
Jim Carrey.
Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones?
Lord of the Rings.
Digger D or J Hus?
J Huss.
Layer Cake or Snatch?
Layer Cake.
And I always end with this one. Tupac or Biggie?
Oh, that's 2-pack for me personally.
Okay, right answer.
Different artists though for me, them two.
There we
Good
go.
answers though, most of the way through for me. I
Biggie
pretty
made
much
some wavy
agreed with
bangers.
most of them.
2-pack came with that real talk. That's how I.
Yeah, most of them were.
If you want to have a jam,
most of them were the correct answer.
yeah.
Most of them. Do you know what I mean?
There's no correct answer on this show, is it? They're close. Some of them are close. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Tupac and Biggie to me is close. I want to say DMX.
What are you about saying?
but really-
KFC or McDonald's?
Me,
KFC's a hit and miss. Sometimes it's bang.
I prefer
But
chicken to
I
to
do,
burgers.
Like, I don't.
But like, I don't really.
I'm not big on McDonald's.
I wouldn't go
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
I don't go to either of them very much. Do you know what I mean?
Sometimes you can get a bad KFC.
Only if I'm travelling. Say if I was travelling quite far, we'll stop at them. I wouldn't be like offended by going
I've
to
all I eat is
McDonald's,
chicken
but I
wings.
actively don't really eat McDonald's.
As a vegan, I think out of all of them, KFC's the best because you can get the vegan burger, the
Yeah,
chips,
KFC burgers.
the
are
rice,
banging, don't get
the
me wrong.
beans, the corn on the cut. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
McDonald's is McPlant.
But I don't really eat McDonald's too much. You know, I'm hungry an hour later.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not really. I don't get the like. Some people are like, "Yeah, I want all Mackies, man."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh."
It's
Come
not
on,
that.
man. It's
I'd
not-
rather
wait.
have whatever's in my cupboard. It's
Yeah,
better.
like I'd
Yeah,
much,
100%, man.
Yeah.
It's a quick stop for me now and again if I'm in the taxi.
Greg's
That's
shits on them all anyway, don't they? Do you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, Greg's,
Working man's.
yeah, I'll go Greg's, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean, even though the founder was a nonce, wasn't he?
Oh, really? Let's
Yeah, he
take
was.
it there.
It's a true story.
Really?
You can look that up. Yeah, I think it's
Right, we're boycotting Greg's.
yeah, boycott Greg's, madman.
We're boycotting Greg's.
But that's truth. But Greg's obviously offers like, I don't know,
don't
food
mind
you can
Greg's.
get down with.
If the food's not cold,
Yeah,
that's the
the
thing,
problem.
bro. You can time it wrong.
That's true.
But there's an option for everyone, isn't there? Just in the
Cold sausage
pastry
rolls,
way.
something, bro.
Yeah.
You can have a donut if you want. You can have a little bit of whatever you want.
There you go.
Say no.
There you go. Fucking.
And a coffee.
So your favourite artist right now? Who you fucking with in the UK?
Who am I listening to? UK wise, I like Benny Banks a lot. I do listen.
Does
to
he
Benny.
still put out stuff?
Not consistently, but I can go back to his.
I know
old
he was
stuff.
bigger like 10 years
Like
ago. or something.
Mike Righteous. Have you heard his new one, Bullet?
No.
No.
Give that a listen, man. I swear.
Is he rapping about Palestine?
He's rapping political stuff. He
Yeah, I
mentions
thought so.
Rishi Sunak.
He's
Yeah.
performing with Immortal
I
Techniques.
think the song's now been taken down. Have you heard it? No. He's like, the first line is like, I hope Rishi Sunak gets a bullet in his head. He
Controversial.
got the song cleared. It's on. I think it might have come off now. I'm not sure, but I listen to him now and again. A few of his. Yeah, when he gets into all that stuff, I don't.
Measy
Mike
actually.
Righteous is ill.
Hang on, Measy on my
He's a good
album said,
rapper.
I want to stab David Cameron in his stupid fucking face.
Measy system. Oh, what,
Buck
stab him in his
system, Buck
fucking-
system.
Mad.
Forgiving million. I want to stab David Cameron in his stupid fucking face. Forgiving
Wow.
millionaires,
Yeah.
tax cuts and breaks.
I ain't saying
That's
that.
Measy,
bro, 'cause
me.
Them things there get you fucking taken off YouTube and all that.
Oh right, yeah, sorry.
That's a controversial one.
He
that.
allegedly said that on the record. I don't know, mate. You have to
The
find
one
it.
Mike's
find
now
it.
dropped. That's controversial, man. That's
She fuck with Mike Righteous.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember
listen to a
seeing
few
Mike.
drill artists, Quangface, M24.
Yeah.
Because there's tons of drill artists out there, and a lot of them I find it's the same thing. There's a few that stand out for me. It's mainly the beats, like the drill beats. It's grime in a way.
Do you
It's
guys
the same tempo.
Yeah.
feel
I
like
love-
there's a bit of
I
a
enjoy the beats.
saturation of rappers at all?
Huh?
Do you think there's a saturation of rappers where so many people rap now that it's like the quality's going down?
No,
I don't know about going down. It's just
quality
you've got
hasn't gone down. though.
No, I'm not saying it's going
find who
down,
you
but
relate
like
to the
you
most.
know, it's,
like,
it's harder for good. Okay, to put it a different way, yeah, it's harder for good people to get out. Do you know what I mean? And,
If your music's
like
right.
really reach people, even
Yeah.
though like you can have the, you know, you can be doing really well and still not doing nothing. Do you know what I mean?
you listen to Luna C.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah, Luna
Well, I
C
don't
is-
listen to him, but I know
He's dope.
he's the
English guy, yeah.
Yeah,
DPF battle, isn't it?
yeah, he's classic battle rapper, man. He's
Classic
one of the
battle,
best. One of the
it?
best. to do
DPF
it.
versus Lunacy.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah,
He done
Lunacy
well.
wins, but DPF
He done well,
is
didn't he?
very even. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Was that written? Like,
Don't flop, yeah. Do you know what I mean? But
they
they take 6 weeks to write a
Beast,
rhyme and
yeah.
come
Lunacy's
together
a
and rap
beast
over
for
not a
that.
beat. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
He was a beast. So he done well.
Jam sandwich, not for me.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mad one, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like spoken word almost. Battle rap.
That's
song,
talent.
Do you know what I mean?
Talent, some of that.
Is
Some
it
of
though? Like,
the
some of it-
bars are just mental.
I think there's more talent in having to do that, rapping over a beat. I really do. Like when I used to battle in rap competitions. We used to rap over. You had to rap over a beat.
Yeah.
You know, when you can, like, people take ages to say their thing, and it becomes like so theatrical in
That's
a way
what I mean.
that, like,
Theatrical.
But not
Like-
every artist is like that.
nah. And then you get some people
But some of
that
the
are like
bars-
super angry up in people's face, like
The punchlines.
I'm with you.
know what I mean,
Yeah.
the creepers. You get
What
it a
about
minute
the
later
punchline?
or something.
Remember Shawnee B with the cream egg?
Yeah. He had a battle recently. He's upped his game. But
Yeah,
Has he?
I watched that.
You
Big
watched
Shawnee.
it. That was dope.
Is it?
What does
Yeah.
he say?
He done well.
What does he say about the cream egg? Remember that bar?
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Was it about the mum or something?
he was good
How
with
do
mum
you
jokes.
eat yours? And then he throws a cream egg to the guy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Big
His
up
recent
Shawnee.
one
To
though.
be fair to
he's upped his
Shawnee,
game.
Yeah,
he's a
no.
funny guy and he's legendary.
Shawnee's got what it takes to be
Yeah.
a good battle rapper.
He's
do you know
is
what I mean?
good.
Yeah, yeah.
For one, you've got to like be able to take as much as you give.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you're sensitive like Ricky Licks, do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna end in the first
Even
bar.
I was too sensitive as much. I was too the other way. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, why have they said that to me? Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
I was
Like
like,
feelings and that.
you know, yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be like that. I'm trying to make friends with everyone.
Didn't need to
And
mention
everyone-
my fucking disabled mum. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Because I didn't actually used to say that harsh things to people. I just cunt them off with a flow, really.
start crying mid battle.
No,
Nah, if you're gonna battle it, fucking go to the.
Well, my
you know what
first
I
ever
mean?
line was
Yeah,
to
all the
take
way,
prick
innit?
and make
Go
him a
all
spectacle.
in.
Yeah.
Feed him his nuts. No,
Nothing's off limits.
chop off his nuts and feed him his own testicles.
That's why I'm not clashing no more, because it is. Nothing
Yeah,
is
fuck
off
that.
limits.
Because if you know that you can't take it, don't give it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like even like just
I can
young
take
kids
it.
have
I'm-
attitude sometimes.
I've got no problem
in a
taking
good
it.
way. I think it's good that they're that bright sparks, but
I just don't want to waste my energy on that. Like, if I'm going to the studio now, I'm recording something decent.
yeah, for you.
You know.
What about American artists? Who you fucking with in
I
America?
listen to Meek Mill a lot. Little Durk.
Meek Mill.
Yeah.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Yeah, I see all that. I've not been paying much attention to the whole Diddy situation, to be honest with you.
But
I can't-
Meek Mill has got a track where he says, "She called me daddy like Puff."
Really. So it's been in my face
Yeah.
a lot on Instagram, and I've
Yeah, of
not
course.
looked too far into it all. if I'm
Yeah,
honest with
yeah.
you.
But nah, I know what you say. There's no denying.
Gucci Mane's killed it. Though.
Early Meek was hard.
Yeah, early Meek. Recently,
Yeah, man.
not
Do you know what I mean? He's,
He's like I like
obviously Big Pun. I was banging him, and
you bang a big pun, yeah.
good in the middle, diddle.
Yeah.
that's banging.
Yeah.
Like,
Big Pun was
if
hard.
I'm painting, he's the kind of artist I listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
There's something about the beats
You
in
got
them
certain
days.
rappers, do you know what I mean? They're
It's the
God
beats
level,
as
do you
well,
know
like
what
the
I mean?
bouncy
your
beats.
big L's, your big puns, they're God level, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And these people didn't even leave that much music, do you know what I mean?
Nah.
Big Pun left 2 albums. Big L left 2 albums. Biggie left 2 albums. The small amount of music they left, and they, do you know what I mean, left that much of a fucking impact.
They
do
were
you know
saying
what I mean?
like your big pun towards the end of his life, he was still like rhyming, but literally he'd just drop in every bar.
Yeah.
So when he was recording,
How did he?
what you're
how
actually
did he die
hearing is
again?
not him.
Big Pun.
Heart attack, wasn't it? You know what Biggie was, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would imagine so. But what I mean is like, yeah, he used to tap. Do you know what I mean? Just punch in
Yeah.
each bar because he couldn't
Yeah.
actually like. Yeah, I think Noriega tells that story. It's just like, but by the time he finished his verse, it would
They done the song,
it would
didn't
sound
they?
so dope. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, oh, he's too big to even spit his bar, but he can still get the rap out. Do you know what I mean? He's,
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, American. I don't know, bro. I don't really listen. You've put me onto a few. I forgot the names now. I remember asking you in the past.
Yeah.
You know, send me some American.
Yeah.
It's just,
I think that's
it's not our culture. I can appreciate the music.
Yeah.
But to relate to it, it's a different matter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah,
I think
Some of it I can, of course.
of course, yeah.
it's different. I grew up on American rap. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
But it is kind of following, not following in a bad way, but like you're following who's taking who's currently beating who, like especially nowadays.
don't get me wrong. I love the fact that the fucking English music has grown into what it's grown into.
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
know
yeah.
what I mean? Because the drum and bass scene, the garage scene, all of them, there's no stars came out of that. You know, you ask your average person, do you know who Stevie Hyper is, Nicky Black Market,
Yeah.
fucking all these DJs and MCs.
The Rebel
all you know
MC.
is
Back the
legends.
streets.
They're not known by anybody other than
What about
us lot.
Mike Skinner, though? Was that garage? Would you say?
Yeah, I think the streets come up with something different. You know? You can't call it garage.
Original pirate material.
Nah, it's dope though at the
He
time.
dropped
yeah, I
one
remember.
not long ago. That was alright.
I've got something controversial to say.
What's that?
I don't fuck with Mike Skinner.
Don't fuck with him.
Never have.
I think it was more.
Oh, Lee's got in.
Lee didn't let me have an opinion.
Some of the beats he used were decent.
I just
That was
A new
that-
day,
that was-
another morning after.
yeah, just never got
Woke
it.
up in,
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
greasy spoon
Got up and
cafeteria.
scratched
See,
my
I'm not
arse,
basing
and then
him
I
off
went to
lyrical
the shop, and
ability.
then
Yeah, but you don't like Chaz and Dave, don't you?
that is complete dope. Well, don't put Chaz and Dave on the same level.
Hey mate,
as
they're
Mike
my
Skinner.
bedrooms. I've met them.
Chaz and Dave was. You know
Met
Chaz
Chaz
and
and
Dave are,
Dave.
innit?
No, I don't.
What?
think so, bro. No. If
Lucky.
It's okay.
Chaz
mate.
and Dave, they were like the original
Original
Cockney rappers. You know what I mean?
right, yeah, if I heard it,
But
probably.
like,
I
I
don't
heard
care,
them.
I don't care, I don't care if he comes round here. I got my beer on the sideboard head. Let mother sort it out if
Yeah,
he come
yeah,
round
yeah.
here.
Remember,
There's nothing you
remember
can
the
stop.
snooker song?
Oh, yeah.
Snoopy,
Snoopy, that's how we.
Hey.
He and me.
Hey.
There's nothing that I can do about the sneaker key. Pot the man and screw back for the other green man.
Them big
pick
ones
and
there,
back.
bro.
Skookaloo,
Now we send you
that's
some
how
Chaz and
we.
Dave shit.
We are snooker.
Yeah, that's send me something.
Loopy.
Yeah, send
And you
me
had all the snooker players in the video, innit?
Yeah,
Do you know
and
what
it's
I mean?
got
I'll
the sound of
definitely-
the
I'll
snooker
definitely
balls
know.
in the tune.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Come on, Bob.
Yeah, I'll
Chaz and
definitely
Dave. Now they was ahead of
Mate,
the
I
time.
met Chaz and Dave. They were legends.
Even Skinny says that they're like the first English rappers.
Yeah,
innit? Do you know what I mean?
that made me laugh so hard because I've got signed records up on my wall with Chaz and Dave. Me and Will love Chaz and Dave.
Yeah, yeah.
That was our shit. We
Come
were
on.
like,
You're talking about the times when all the pubs had pianos in them.
yeah, yeah,
I mean?
of course.
People would sing in pubs, have a good time. Like,
But Nazer,
Yeah, I'd know if you sent me, right? If you sent me.
yeah, you'd,
If I heard it. Of course.
You'd know one.
rabbit,
I've got to.
rabbit,
Sounds like
rabbit,
I've got-
rabbit.
You'd have heard your mum banging one out or something back in the day.
You
know
got
what I mean?
his mum banging on that. God.
Say that.
What you-
But what? You're gonna have to clash now, bro. Do you know what I mean?
No, I didn't
What,
mean it like
I
that.
know Watts' work rate. By Tuesday night, they'll be.
Yeah,
You'll be
what is
seventh.
it,
Do you
Sunday?
know what I mean?
Give me 24 hours.
How come you two have never worked with each other?
Dunno.
It's not got round to it. Are we not on any track together?
I know what the song
We've
would
been
be
in the
called.
studio
I know
together,
what the
haven't
song
we?
would be called.
What?
Dan.
Dan.
Do you know what I mean?
Really got the
Yeah,
time.
man.
I don't know why we haven't. There's no reason.
Say no
really,
and
is
make a
there?
tune
Just haven't got
anytime.
round to
Yeah,
it.
I'm always up for it. Like I say, I've got beats.
We're
I'm
gonna.
fucking-
We're talking
Yeah,
earlier.
that-
We got. If you got beats, yeah, we're gonna get something.
That would be a mad little mixture.
Yeah.
It would work.
Yeah,
Bucky
no,
and
I'd love
Watts
to do
on
a tune
track.
with there's like everyone, isn't it? Sometimes it's just what you're doing.
Are you
like-
sure you haven't been on the same song together? What about like?
If it would have, it
Was
would
you
be,
on One Train?
It would be one of yours.
Oh, One Train, maybe, yeah.
You know
That,
what I mean, who weren't on that though?
yeah, that's like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you two are.
Was
like-
that when everyone was on?
Yeah. You two are due to get in the studio, bruv, at some point. You know
Yeah,
what I
why
mean?
not?
I've had at the minute. I've had a lot of people shouting me for music. A lot of people shouting me for projects, grime sets. I just need to get myself back,
Yeah.
and then I can start focusing on.
It's getting into the rapping, isn't
Collaborations
it?
and
I
shit.
think that's the main
got-
thing that I think about. Like, I've been working on my album Chrome, and it is like, there's one thing writing the album, do you know what I mean? But getting into rapping and just going
Albums are a lot of work, bro.
before. Nah, but I like to.
Especially with you, Watts, because do you know what I mean? You're a perfectionist, bruv. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that family ties that took it out of me, bro.
Yeah. You put everything into it, and like,
Yeah.
you want it to be.
Perfect.
Don't get me wrong. I've got albums like that, but that's usually down to the producer because left to my own devices, I can be focusing more on just I want my creation.
But you
out
like
there.
to be get
I haven't
produced.
spent like I'm now doing a project with Harry. There's been session after session after session of just like
Tweaking shit and
that's little things. You know what I mean? And that's down to him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's like,
You know, you work with me. So these things are gonna take
yeah.
a long time to come out, but same as you watch, you know, you take your time with each thing.
Yeah.
You
I felt not deflated afterwards, but there's a lot of work went into that album. It's like, what now? What's next? And I've
Yeah,
just put
yeah.
everything into that.
And you do want the anxiety of it, you want it to be appreciated.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying be like massively popular, but like,
I'm not being
You
funny,
want-
but like, if no matter what happens, no matter whether you get fucking 100 listens or 10,000 listens, like
That used
Yeah.
to matter, but it don't anymore. To me.
it matters to a degree.
To a degree, you want it heard.
You want some, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But
I used
like,
to be the numbers. I used to think about a lot.
Do you ever sit there and envision like your kids being like 15, 16, 18, 21, listening to your
Yeah,
shit?
that's what changed. me a lot.
Ever since I first started writing, I always pictured people listening to my shit
Yeah,
or reading my books
yeah,
when I'm dead.
I've got all your books.
My great grandkids.
yeah. You got to.
We
though.
made them
That's
proud.
a
I
good
mean,
thing to do. Yeah, that's what changed
in
my.
years to come.
That's what changed my style of
Your
writing.
kids and your grandkids,
Yeah.
like fucking hell. Do you know what I mean?
There was a point where I took quite a few things off YouTube, older stuff. I've still got them, but I didn't want my kids hearing that. Really, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a sticky
I was quite
one.
conscious of that.
It's a
Yeah, and I-
sticky one.
Yeah,
It's
and I didn't want that to be the
yeah.
first piece of music someone heard from me either. Like, I was learning back then. Some of the stuff didn't need to get uploaded, but
So what you saying? You took stuff down
Yeah, but the time you're feeling
because
it
you
when
didn't
you're.
want your kids to hear it.
mainly, yeah, some of it.
Yeah, but
A couple.
that's understandable.
Weren't
Because
much.
when you're a
There was
kid,
a couple
man,
of songs.
you know, we made an album, DEC, all my boys from Poryland, and honestly, it was you know, everyone. It was brilliant that everyone rapped on a tune. Do you know what I mean? It was brilliant in terms of a friendship way.
Yeah.
But it's what we were actually talking about. Like that's not.
There was
on
no
the
real
internet,
meaning
do you know
to
what I
some
mean?
of the songs. There was nothing really.
Yeah.
And I didn't want that mainly
There's some incredible rapping.
to
It's
be
just,
the first song someone heard from me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
yeah.
It's
I
a
think-
sticky one.
I think with myself, as long as wherever that
If
music
you're happy with
is, wherever that music is, it's quite clearly that was
Yeah.
that's 2006
Yeah.
licks.
Yeah.
So don't get that confused with
With
2024
Yeah.
licks.
No, 100%.
Obviously, personally,
So I
but,
don't
like,
mind the greasiest shit.
I think
that
I
I'll
took
fucking
when I
rip
took
being
stuff
out
down
there.
is when I started taking it seriously.
But your channel, we were talking about earlier. Your channel is actually you've had it for what 2007.
That's what. Yeah.
So like, I can understand it in a terms of way of on your channel not wanting to be on your channel.
I got to a
Like,
point I just want my quality.
if there's something
there.
that I'm not so sure about, like it's on the internet somewhere, like most of them videos have got not many views because I'm not trying to promote it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
It's always the ones that you did
Yeah.
push that.
But you should
Yeah.
still like keep it up as well for that. You know, that is a different time. That's what you were, who you were then. That's what you were about.
Yeah, but some of that shit is just you don't want to.
I took something down recently, like some relationship stuff, bars. Do you know what I mean?
I
took
think that's
down,
fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Like,
But I just,
You've got your own reasons, you know.
You know.
Sometimes other people don't get it, but if you're not 100% happy with it being there, you're
Yeah.
not deleting it. It's not gone forever.
yeah,
It's-
you've got your
Because
tune. You can
know,
listen
you
to it
know,
anytime,
that's like
don't
how
you?
I'm rapping. I've rapped about
Everything.
every bird that I've been with.
yeah,
do you
them
know
ones,
what I mean?
them ones, yeah, man.
So like,
You dropped your recent relationship songs were decent.
that's what I mean. Like,
What's that one? What's the
yeah, when you meet someone, that song that you make. Do you know what I mean?
I've learned. Like,
But then the song that you make when you're breaking up, that's the song that really usually hits, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Oh mate, Laura's got.
What was
My
the one you
wife's got
dropped
so many
recently?
songs about her.
there's
Recently, how recently? What, the
Last few months.
Seem to Go?
yeah, that one.
That was a while ago. now.
Decent, man.
That was on your beat, isn't it? Seem
The
to
slower
Go.
flow on it, like, yeah, it's, I could relate to that at the time you dropped it. It was a bit mad.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was listening, I was like,
Dope, though.
thinking exactly what he's saying right now. It's just mad. It was real.
Of course, man. It's wicked dicks, man.
Them ones
Nothing
got
but
to
the
stay
real.
up because someone else is going through that situation, isn't it? It's,
Yeah, man. It keeps people like you were saying about your positive outlook on music. You know, even the deepest track can lift a person up at the right time. Do you know what I mean? If they listen to it at the right time, it can be a reggae tune. It can be like Queen. Do you know what I mean? If you're just like, I've had so many musical epiphanies in my time, just feeling a certain way, and something comes on. I'm just like, yeah, you know, music is one of the most powerful things in the world to humans, no doubt.
No doubt.
One of the biggest drugs.
I've always said,
Like-
Licks, that you should be bigger or not more known than what you are. With the hip hop, definitely, bruv. I don't think it's
Yeah,
getting out there enough.
Yeah, no, do you know what I mean?
You're one of the UK greats. It's just,
Yeah.
Nah, big up.
I'm a big fan of it, man.
He's king of Norwich City,
I think
bruv.
maybe if it is it because you're from Norwich. I don't know.
He's fucking
It's all
literally
kinds of
he
things,
reps
you know
the
what I
East,
mean?
bro.
Like, for one, I got into it late.
I listen to a lot of hip
By
hop.
the time I come out, I was mid-20s. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the game was
I've been
different
rapping
as well.
for years.
The game was
in
different.
jail, but by the time I got out and started going to I was mid-20s.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
but when it comes to hip hop, you're a solid name. in the
You've got a
game,
big
man.
legacy
nah,
of
pick up.
tunes, bro.
And you know what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, we had Bemis on there the other day. like,
Yeah.
There's people like that. There's people that's like, in terms of hip hop.
I think we've all been here in Norwich, and maybe Norwich hasn't been put on the map
Yeah.
like
think it does
quite
play a
how
part.
it is. But I think everyone in Norwich,
100% the fact.
all
that
of
you're-
us in Norwich.
100% the fact.
People
that
don't
you're
take
from
it
Norwich
seriously.
makes a difference.
Yeah,
of
people don't
course.
take it seriously.
but the fact that
course.
everyone in Norwich is blessed with
Maybe
each
if our
other's
football
music. do you know
team-
what I mean?
I definitely had to be a little bit better than your next man in jail. Do you know what I mean? Because I went from London or Manchester.
Yeah,
to Birmingham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Norwich. I'm from countryside.
Somebody put a comment.
People don't even ask where you are. You're from countryside.
Yes.
Like, there's an area in England called countryside. Like Manchester, Birmingham, Liverpool, countryside. Oh, you're from countryside.
Somebody put a comment on one of your the Cool D Rap video, and it was a positive comment, like "Nice to see London repping
See, it's refreshing
for the
to some
Don
people.
Cool D Rap," and it's like London, mate. He's not even from London.
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't like the person who was commenting wasn't actually. He recognises England as London. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the scene, and that is what you're battling all the time.
I appreciate you giving me my flowers, but all of us, all of us, in terms of talent, could have bust. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%.
I'm well aware of what
I just
I've
think
done,
you've got that
but,
hip
like,
hop
all
down
of
to a
us,
T, man.
all the people I've worked, most of the people I've worked with, do you know what I mean, could have bust. Look at some of this music that busts. You know
You're
what
not
I
on
mean?
TikTok now. It's not happening.
Still can. Only takes like a tune.
C6 Steve. He was in his 60s.
I reckon I wrote a fucking lovely blues tune talking about like that first song I've ever actually written about my daughter. Lovely little
A
blues
whole song
number.
about her.
Yeah. And
Nice.
we've always called her Willow Bean. I call her Beano. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Beano. Because she was, that's how it was. But now my tune is called Willow Tree. She's not a bean anymore. She's not an acorn.
Nice.
She's toddling about, and she's a tree now.
whole fucking
She's growing out,
yeah.
and it's like incredible.
Um,
Sorry, I don't mean to.
I've got a project I'm working on, and it's named after Ayana. I've been getting her to do some skits and all that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just saying some funny little things and shit.
Memories.
But
Show them when they're old.
so we're finally gonna drop something. Wattz, me and you.
Yeah.
Bam.
Well
This
overdue.
year, finally, we'll put out a project. We've been putting out music for years. haven't
Yeah, we need a
we?
joint
I mean,
project.
how many songs must me and you have? Do you know what I mean? Like, we could have probably put out a couple of albums, all the songs that we've been on together over the years.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
But,
mean?
yeah, that's... And
But you played them out earlier,
Time's
some
right,
real
time's
classics,
right.
man.
You're getting me back on it as well.
Some real classics though
probably
as
without
well.
even
That I was
realising.
like, I didn't. It's the thing with all the Norwich City music. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot going on at the time, innit?
Can't you remember?
Yeah, we've been putting out
And then
classics. do you know what I
and
mean?
then I'm like, oh yeah, no, I do remember this one. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I remember that album
Yeah.
because sometimes that'd be like, with the amount of shit coming out, that'd be like a month. You'd have, or like even a couple of weeks, you'd have to enjoy that project before
Yeah.
the next thing's coming out. Or like,
Because my problem was I was making so much
Yeah,
music, I can't put out a single every month. Because in that month I've just made 20 songs.
Yeah.
So that's why I was putting out project after project after project. I was having to put out fucking 15 tracks out every month or two.
Yeah.
Because that's how much music I was making.
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
sounding good. Do you know what I mean? You're on the roll.
So we're going to finally put out something in it.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's give me
You
something
got a
to
name for
focus
it?
on.
Or
Not yet.
Not yet.
no.
Early
Yeah,
days, man. But
early days.
my
We're
daughter-
going
my
to make a whole album to try to take you out of the game.
My daughter's quite excited
Take
about
me
it.
out of the game.
You're going to be Norwich's Drake. We're going to do what Future and Metro Boom and done. We're going to get everyone on the
I'm
album.
fucking ready for
Sending
you,
shots
rude
at
boys,
you.
mate.
We're going to get
Don't
everyone.
you worry
We're gonna
about
get
Buckets the
Ixer,
realest, mate.
Terror. Meezy's going to stab you in the face for
No, he's
everything.
not. No, he's not. Don't say that about Mike.
Nah, I'm joking, bro. But fucking yeah, long awaited. We've been putting out singles and videos for long enough now, and
We already got a couple
Put out a little
down for it.
project for them, do you know
Yeah,
what
so
I mean?
just get to work. Where you record them? Where's the studio?
still with Toddy's still.
What,
DJ
Pirate?
Venom, say none.
Toddy's got a studio at his now.
Has he?
Pirate Studio, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get
So-
it done, get it wrapped up, get it out there, man.
Big up
In
DJ.
terms of live stuff, you said about the antisocial things back in the day.
Yeah, some sick
The,
nights.
the
Elbow
tea leaves
grease.
things.
Elbow
Have you got a
grease.
favourite gig that you ever done?
The elbow grease nights. I can't say a favourite one, but we done quite a few of them, didn't we? Always
Yeah.
a good vibe,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I had
I
some
remember you coming down
banging
on
nights.
the release of Dutch Masters
Yeah,
in the crypt at the Louis Marchese.
yeah, that was.
I remember watching you that night. You smashed it that
Yeah.
night. Just
Yeah, your live has always been
Yeah.
solid. You know what I mean?
I enjoyed that shit.
You don't get up there half-hearted. I've never seen
nah,
you.
you
I've
right
never
good
seen you
like.
get up there drunk and paralytic like
Nah,
Bucky.
that comes afterwards.
Do you know what I mean?
I've had a lot
Hey,
of people
we've
say,
all
you
been
know,
there,
you're,
mate.
you're better live. You know
always
what I
been
mean?
there.
People tell me you're better when I hear you live. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but
Yeah, no, of course.
yeah, I get that,
No,
that
you-
energy in it because you see
I think people get it when you're up in front of them live.
Yeah, it's different.
I think that is a compliment.
More energy.
And
as
it's
well.
not like they're not saying your recordings don't
no,
sound good.
no.
It's just like, yeah, it's more believable with you there, right there in front of them. I think loads of different rappers have different opinions on
Them
this.
nights
But
were the best, I think.
I think, you know, you look at Public Enemy, do you know what I mean? Like, imagine Public Enemy live is a mad thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that live being able to rock it.
Can't put my finger on
So
one
hardcore.
performance really that I can point out.
Well,
Just them nights,
you've
the
always
crowd,
been
there was a
good. You've
decent
always
crowd.
done every single one. Do you know what I mean?
You
I've never seen you be like, yeah.
Will Styles used to be good live. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he was good. Me and him
Them
performed in Yarmouth. That was a decent gig.
Yeah. Yeah, you two done.
Yeah,
you two
what
had a
happened
good
with
little
you
thing
and Will
going
Star?
for a while.
Me and Will, we're cool. I think he just
You just both doing your separate thing.
separate thing. That's all it was really. Nothing major.
Yeah, because you were doing what? I just
We were
remembered
working
it was-
together closely.
Yeah,
but, you
yeah.
know,
And then,
that's me mainly. Like I just go and do my own thing as well. I had to.
Yeah, but-
I had to step back a little bit.
big up Will
my
Star on the
thing.
podcast. Hope he's manifesting.
Big up.
Yeah.
He's
He's
into
doing a
like
bit.
real
I
positive.
think he dropped something recently, bro.
Yeah,
But no, it's just okay. He's a busy man. I'm a busy man.
yeah, yeah.
That's what it is.
Gets like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it's hard in Norwich. Like, you don't really get to support no one because there's no big people coming down there, is there? Ever?
Well, there has been, isn't there, in the past, but not just not. In,
10 years.
I think
ago,
I was
yeah.
on, on the same.
it's because it costs so much money,
Skinny
though.
Man.
Like,
That was a
He was
big
on-
thing.
yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
he was on
Got me on
Skinny
that,
Man
didn't you,
one,
bro?
yeah.
That was big. You know what I mean? UK hip hop
Yeah,
legend.
it just costs so much money to bring these acts down. Like, say to bring in a big American act. Do you know what I mean? You're talking grand just for minimum, just for the show, hotels. Do you know what I mean?
Grand. Fucking hell, who are you talking about?
Well, it depends who you mean. Obviously, it goes up and up and up and up and up.
course.
I'm talking about low level people, but even they want it.
Yeah,
a
the
grand,
it's
do you know
an
what I mean?
expensive thing to do, man.
And it is like I've done it. Do you know what I mean? You can get people from London for a few £100 maybe, or like 400 or 500 quid, but they ain't coming nowhere.
Have you got a live thing soon? Because you shouted me a while back. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
more about it.
Yeah. Now, watch your space. I'm not gonna say nothing, but yeah. watch
Got some
your
stuff
space.
coming and that.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean, there's things coming. Someone needs to do something for Norwich in terms of that because
Well, we at least do a good one every year. Like there's been three.
sharpening your sword is important. No diddy. You know what I mean? You're
That was a good no, did he?
yeah
Sharpening your sword is important, no, did he?
yeah because you know
You could
doing
say-
your live thing like doing that is important. Do you know what I mean?
Coming away from that, knowing you've.
It
done
depends
a
what
good
you're trying to
performance.
achieve, but I've always thought it as one of the most fun things to do as a rapper. Like, I actually
Yeah.
like performing live. I know sometimes I've been like off my skull, do you know what I mean? Like not performing well probably.
Yeah.
At least
But
you're enjoying it.
when
bro.
when I've been on point, like that is a great feeling to be in front of people,
Yeah,
like
man.
actually
and
just
seeing them
shelling
enjoy it
down,
as
do you know what I
well.
mean?
You can't beat it.
I think we had the advantage of like when you got a lot of people on stage,
Yeah, yeah.
even if you're proper drunk, everyone else knows your bars anyway, so they're holding it down for you, innit? Do you know what I mean?
And you didn't have to
When
do the
Bucky's
whole
doing
set.
testimony, it don't matter how drunk he is.
I
'cause
think people expect
when you
it
got
anyway.
people like Streaks on stage with your big up Streaks,
Yeah, yeah.
do you know what I mean? You know he's going to be holding you down.
People knew what they were
He,
getting, bro.
he's literally, can I do testimony with you? Of course he is, it's Streaks.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, yes, Streaks, of course you can. As long as there's a mic, you can do it, bro.
Yeah.
But, like, most of the time, it's all good, though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Performing
There's obviously
live,
a
man,
few
it's
times,
decent. It's one of the best things.
but most of the time, it's all like,
It's been a while for me.
like when I was at the Ramsey Wells and I'd done a solo gig, I remember just practicing for it, do you know what I mean? Actually, one I took serious.
Yeah.
And I smashed it for about half an hour, do you know what I mean? Just like all my bars,
Yeah.
got it out of me. And it was because I practiced, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I weren't on
No,
that.
you have to still.
You know, that's the thing about, like, you can't just expect to go up and just be like, yeah, I could do this. That's not how performing works, do you know what I mean?
Sometimes.
So
Oh, obviously, sometimes if
some
it's like a
certain songs.
if it's a freestyle thing though, or like an open mic, like I
Yeah,
can
it's
jump
more
on.
relaxed, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
If they're expecting a
But
song,
that's
so
different. But
you
like,
need
if
prep.
people are expecting your songs and you start going,
Yeah.
fuck, can I remember this?
Yeah.
That's different, isn't it?
So where's all your music? Watch.
At the minute, not on
Yeah.
Spotify.
So did you take that down?
No, they took it down. It's coming back on though.
Why'd they take it down?
'Cause I didn't pay him, bruv. I was going through a bit of a sticky one. That is it. The minute I'm in a situation, I'm in a bit of a mad situation where money's tight. I'm earning well.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm living in my own place now and stuff. I got a lot to sort out.
So finding that balance of
Yeah, they emailed me and I just had a lot going on at the time. I forgot about it. Went back on there. It's not on there at the minute, but I can get it up again.
Yeah.
So mainly the YouTube channel at the minute.
Now we're gonna get a donation coming up on the Gangsta
Yeah.
Hippy
I mean,
page.
how much do those Spotify? I'll pay for it now.
If you follow Gangsta Hippy, do you know
Come
what I
on.
mean? If you all give us £1,
Phone
we're gonna
0800
get Wattz
watts.
Spotify back
on.
up. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just in a bit of a sticky
Show some
situation
love.
at the minute, but it's not
Yeah.
for long. It's not for long.
People don't understand the amount of money it costs
Yeah, it just
to make music. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Each studio session is 30,
Yeah.
40, 50
That's
pound
been
an
that's
hour.
been my setback for a minute. now.
Videos can
Yeah.
cost anywhere between 100 to £1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Features. do you know what
Artwork
I mean?
and artwork people are the longest. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Depends on
I'll
your
do
people
your
doing
artwork.
your artwork.
Yeah, and they're like, to me, like the video guy, they're like,
What artwork have you had done, Bucky?
I've got from a new album, obviously. I'm like,
Who's doing the artwork?
my friend Colin Revel.
So Colin Revel, you're being long. Because he's
No,
talking
no,
about
he's
you,
not.
bro.
He's not, because I gave him May the 5th. But there's a few other people that I've asked things to do, and it's always just like, oh yeah, and every time you see them, I'm like, have you done that?
Yeah. So if you've done artwork for Bucky, he's talking about you.
Yeah, I am.
You was long. But he appreciates it.
Yes, I am. I appreciate that you're good at art, but can you get my artwork done, please?
Yeah.
Nah, that's true.
Do it yourself.
No, I don't know.
I'll
Like,
try and do it yourself then.
I don't
please.
think they realise quite what you're. It's like, no, I want to get my shit done. Do you know what I mean? Like,
If you're someone like Leo, he does everything himself.
Yeah,
Look at Leo.
That's the way to be with certain
Leo
things.
can do everything.
If you can do
How did
cut
he?
corners, do
I'm
things
just
yourself.
terrible at art.
Yeah, I've designed a lot of my artwork by myself.
I could maybe take a photo, but then I'm not
There's
really
certain
good at
things
that.
you got to leave to other people.
Like my
but-
wife's an artist. Do you know what I mean? What I mean, but it's just completely different type of like. I can't make her do prints of me.
What?
Well, no, I have used her art. What I mean is,
What
it's
have you
just-
used her art for?
Yeah.
Big up Laura.
Big up, Laura. There's things to come, and there is. She helped me with the art from an unreleased. No, it wasn't unreleased. It went out on Spotify.
So it's out there.
Yeah, can't remember what it's called, but it's got like some bangers on it.
Okay.
It's got Minor Streaks' tune produced by Parky.
Couple of weeks, my music will be back up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just a
Nah.
little setbacks, all it is.
just can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head.
Do people still use SoundCloud? I don't know. I thought about that for a sec.
I've been thinking about using that more just because it's an easy way to upload.
Yeah.
I've never fucked with SoundCloud. I think Case used to put some of my music.
I
up
know
on
some people
SoundCloud.
do. I know some people do.
I think it works for some people.
Distro
but-
Kid
That's what I'm.
was a helpful thing. It
Yeah.
changed the game. It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Straight,
Like,
easy, isn't it?
Bandcamp used to be the thing, but I
Yeah.
found that like saying to someone my music's on Bandcamp,
Yeah. Spotify, iTunes.
people forget
that's they're the
Unless
main.
you send them the Bandcamp link, you say, "Oh, my music's on Bandcamp."
Fridays were good. You used to get 100%.
Well, at the end of the day, they haven't all
people
got the app on their
people
phone.
bought your music on a Friday, I think it was.
Is it?
Yeah, you used to get 100% from it.
Yeah.
No, it's not a bad thing to use Bandcamp, but there's a lot of normal people that aren't music heads
Yeah,
don't have Bandcamp.
yeah.
That's what I mean.
That's the struggle, isn't it? I think.
Yeah. But you can put anything on Bandcamp as well. You could make a
Merch.
mixtape on all YouTube
Yeah.
beats.
A lot of people seem to be using TikTok.
I keep getting a fucking email off Facebook saying Warner Brothers are fucking Warner Brothers have your fucking video. I don't know what they're going on about, bro.
Well, taking it down or want to
I'm-
use it.
But I'm expecting to
I've never.
get taken to court anytime for
By
fucking.
Warner Brothers.
Buff, I got another one today. Look,
What?
TikTok, yeah.
Facebook, Sony. No, it's not Warner. Sony Music Entertainment claimed your video because it contains music that belongs to them.
Yeah.
Their actions will automatically be applied unless you submit a dispute. So yeah, I got beef with Sony right now.
See, I put.
You might all laugh, but if they take me to court, bro, if they take me out,
Do you know what video
I'm gonna
it
have
is?
to sell the podcast equipment. No more studio sessions. Do you know what I mean, Bob? They might take me out.
Do you know
bro.
what video it is, though?
No. What have I done?
Well, that's a fucking litigation, isn't it?
See,
You
I
can
had
say, like, my client here would have taken the video down, but he has no idea which video you're talking
I
about.
put a lot of my graph on TikTok, and they removed my account, and I was started taking videos down because they thought it was illegal activity.
Yeah.
It was a legal wall. Do you know what I mean? It was somewhere I'm allowed, so I just gave up. I'll stick the odd bit of music on there, but you need to do a dance with it nowadays as well. Something.
It's mad, isn't
I
it?
don't even know, Bob.
Yeah, that sounds a bit. You need to dispute that.
Do I?
You need to do something.
I don't know what to do. I'm treating it like my TV license. Yeah. Just ignore it, it'll
Leave
go
that.
away. Do you know what I mean?
They're
Could be a
claiming, they're
scam.
claiming shit.
If you work for it, I'm joking. I pay my TV.
They're
license.
coming for you, man. It's, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's sticky, bro. You know.
You don't watch it live.
So every day for the last few weeks, I'm getting this message saying Sony's
Might
coming.
be easily sorted.
Do you
Yeah,
know
but
what I
like
mean?
all you got to know is what video it is, and it'll
Take-
just
Yeah,
it
I'll
might be
take
what.
it down.
Yeah, you'll take it down. But if
Sorry,
you
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sorry. I
What's
just
that
didn't know.
through? Where's the video?
He just sent him an email back
that
saying,
YouTube?
"What
Is
fucking
that
video he's
TikTok?
talking
I
about?"
honestly don't know what they're on about.
Is it Spotify?
Because it doesn't say in the email what the video is, so I'm left thinking, huh?
Yeah.
It could
Is
be
it like-
anything.
Are they just going to ask for your bank details?
You never know. This can all go away. Just give us your sort code, do you know what I mean?
No, but just think about it. All you've got to say is what video you're talking about.
So you got.
I didn't do that.
These-
That's not me.
Yeah, you got to be careful what beats you use these days. You got to have all rights in it. The days of us just uploading songs.
Yeah, but you can take down like a. Think how many freestyles are up. You know what I mean?
As soon as I put a song on YouTube or something and I haven't got rights to it, you get an email. Hot.
It's a sticky one.
That's why I was speaking to you about getting a beat from you, because there's tons of beats I could use, but
Yeah.
if you don't know the person, it's
If you're putting something out on YouTube, it don't matter, do you know what
no,
I
it
mean?
don't. And I had a
Like,
producer message me once, like, you need to pay for the beat if you're using it for your YouTube channel. I had to tell him, like, no, bro,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not making profit. You've put it out there.
Yeah.
Just getting proper funny about it. That was colder. That's colder. Actually.
Yeah, now there's been albums I couldn't
That's
release
not on
onto
Spotify.
DistroKid September 13th.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. I
the
remember
one
you
where I
saying
got
about
like
that.
Johnny
yeah.
Cash and Jimi Hendrix and all that on the front cover with their mug shots, do you know what I mean? And that was down to like the intros and the outros and stuff, do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? I had John Lennon talking, Tupac talking.
Yeah, yeah. They
In this day, you can't like, but you can slightly change the fucking put a little bit of reverb.
there is ways of doing it, bro.
Bruv, I know you didn't just toke the battery, bruv.
Wrong way.
I know you didn't just toke the battery live on camera, Bucky. We all saw that, bruv. I was toking the battery when you was young.
I've seen you all with a fag the wrong way round. You can say no.
Bruv,
don't
you
worry.
got caught. You got caught in 4K, bro. You got caught.
I don't mind
Yeah.
because it's an easy fucking mistake to make.
Yeah, that is to be fair, bro. Them things are lethal, innit?
Nice.
So fucking you don't borf nowadays, nothing like that.
Nah,
Watch,
no, I
do you know
don't.
what I mean? You just
Gave that up, bro.
sipping your Fanta
That's it.
and your
Not even
vape.
drinking
You don't
alcohol
drink,
anymore,
you don't
bro.
weed.
Nah, just trying to get myself mentally in the best place I can, bro. I'm in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Commendable behaviour.
boring, bro.
Nah,
But
nah, it's
nah,
not boring, bro.
I've been there, done it all. I smoked 18 years.
Oh, right, the weed and the drink is boring. Yeah, yeah.
Not do,
I thought you were saying gym and all that.
No, what I mean is, like, I feel boring sometimes. I'm not doing nothing. Obviously, a lot
yeah.
of my people do.
But less drama comes with taking yourself away from all that.
yeah,
Innit?
yeah, 100%.
You see, in terms of stopping smoking weed, has that affected your writing?
A little bit. I used to write a lot after a smoke.
Because you know when you're writing,
Yeah, and then you
Yeah,
get
it's
inspiration.
nice.
spliffs there,
I, mean,
bar.
I don't feel like weed was ever a bad
Do you know
thing
what I
for me.
mean?
It motivated me. I
Goes
remember-
hand
Come up
in
with
hand.
mad ideas when
right.
you get
And then
high.
when you've writ it, you've got your spliff when you're rapping
Yeah,
it to
yeah.
yourself like that, innit?
Yeah, 100%. No,
changes
that took
when
a
it's
little
not
bit.
there.
That took a little bit, but I think my writing's getting a bit better now. Actually.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a
I'm thinking
morning
clearer.
person with writing
Yeah.
nowadays. Like I wake up with the
Born in glory.
do you know what I mean? Like, fuck it, I'm gonna write a rhyme.
Yeah.
Whereas Back in the day, yeah, it would be like weed used to be the thing. Do you know what I mean? Even going back to early days,
Have you
we'd
ever
go out and sit in the car.
Have a smoke before you do most things when you're a blazer, innit?
Yeah.
yeah.
I couldn't play the PlayStation unless I had a smoke.
Go to the gym, make a spliff.
Yeah, 100%, man. I could not
So
play
true.
that.
Walk to the bus stop, make a spliff.
Well, that's the
Go
smoking.
for a shit.
Have a spliff
Have a
first.
spliff.
That's the smoking in it.
Takeaway turns up, I need a spliff first.
Yeah.
That's the smoking though. It really is because like people when they drive, like they can't drive without a cigarette.
Yeah.
Or even the vape nowadays. Do you know
It's
what I mean?
routine, man.
Yeah, that's true. Like smoking.
I don't
when you're
think that's the
driving is the
cannabis.
one.
It's not the cannabis.
That was
I think
that's
it's the
what
smoking.
I think,
do you know
I
what I
gave up backy as well.
Yeah.
That was hard. The weed was easy.
Yeah.
Like as a taxi driver, when I've not got a job, what do? I was just having a fucking roll up or whatever.
Yeah, but I didn't smoke for 6 years. I didn't smoke cigarettes for 6 years.
Yeah,
And as you can see, with me,
gone back to it.
bro,
But
do you know what I mean? It's
life
hard.
does that though. Life.
On that note,
Life is
No
one big
excuse,
road
but
with a life
you're going
of
through
signs.
certain situations. You think, fuck it.
it's all good. I'm putting a patch on tomorrow anyway. It's all good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you say you're rapping, so you're writing with more clarity now, innit?
I
Do you
feel
know
like
what
I am.
mean?
Yeah, I feel like I'm really focused more. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's weird. It's a weird one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just focused more on
When
what I'm
I've-
writing.
When I've stopped doing certain things in my life,
You don't realise at the time. So
like you stop doing something that's a big part of your life, and then you sit down to write, and that thing's not there anymore. Do you know what I mean? And it changes. You have to think a little bit more.
You
innit?
do,
Be a
man.
bit more creative.
You
Do you
do.
know what I mean?
yeah,
Because you can't. You haven't got that. Oh, what shall I write next? And then I strapped up a fat one. That part of your writing is gone.
Yeah.
You can't throw that in there
yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
Me and the great.
I've
There's a
always
lot
tried to
like
not
that.
throw that in there anyway. With weed.
Yeah.
Just never thought like it was
But
like
when it's
that
a
cool
big
a
part of
thing
your
to
life,
rap
it's
about. if
what
you
you're
know
doing
I mean.
every day, and if it rhymes, it rhymes.
No, I
gonna-
get like I'm not saying I've never mentioned it, but like I never thought
I tried not
Like,
to do it
it's-
too much either.
it's
I
like
tried
that
not
because so many people smoke weed. Do you know what I mean? Like little metalheads. And I don't mean little metalheads in any derogatory term, but you know what I mean. All different people you meet.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
Well,
Rapping
smoking.
yeah,
Or rapping
come on,
about
that's-
it.
do you
No,
know
I'm
what
not saying there's
I mean?
anything
We've
wrong
got
with it.
some
I
Snoop-
just
Snoop
always-
Dogg and Cypress Hill. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I
shit.
always tried-
Method Man, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I suppose my relationship with weed, I couldn't be bothered to rap about it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, if you don't rap about it, like,
Yeah.
do you know what I
Some
mean?
people smoke a lot more than me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I knocked that on the head, man.
So we're getting the Spotify and all of that up and running again.
Yeah, 100%.
We're gonna do a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone's gonna give us
what
a
is
quid.
it? 30, 40 quid.
We're
Something
gonna
like
get this shit popping, bro. Fucking but all your shit's still on YouTube and all that.
that.
innit?
Yeah,
Do you know
100%.
what I mean?
It's still all there. Apart from the Make It Happen album, which I'm now uploading.
It's nice.
So yeah, but it'll be back up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Rebirth, back. I'm back with it, man. Yeah, with a bunch of new music as well, hopefully.
Yeah. Hey Lee, what's going on there? What's going on?
It's time.
No, I'm saying, are you lot still in?
Yeah.
Why am I out? There you go. Yo,
You back?
no, I'm not back. It's the Illuminati, bro.
Yeah, they're cancelling you out, bro.
There you go. They're trying to. Nah, bro, I'm not there. I'm not there.
Yeah, I'm good. You good?
Am I? Are you just not standing close enough to the microphone?
I'm not there, bro.
I can hear you.
I can't hear nothing out of my headphones.
Yeah, mine's good.
I can't hear nothing out of my headphones. Slight technical hitch. So what about your method of writing? What does that usually consist of? Bucky likes to write in the morning. Is there a certain time you like writing?
At the minute, bro, it's when I can fit it in, but it's mainly late evenings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've
In
been
the
writing
zone,
for
in the lab,
our
yeah.
project at night.
Do you ride in
yeah.
the taxi if you're like in between journeys?
Yeah, I do.
Like,
I do. As a draft, it's
But,
never
like, in your
I can
head,
Never,
do you
I
know
can
what I
never
mean?
put fully thought into it, but I'll write it and then I'll go back to it later
Do you come up
and
with like
rewrite it.
scheme? You know what I mean? Like just little
Yeah, 100%. all the
rhyming
time.
things that
I've
you
got a
might
pad
do.
in my taxi
and
all
then
the
once
time.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to like minimum amount of light. I remember like writing in jail when I was young.
Yeah.
The rooms dark, just the light from the telly, just a little bit of light, just enough so I can see that ink going onto the fibre of the paper. I could feel the ink going onto it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I've never writ with my phone. That's one thing I've never done.
No, I mean,
I mean, I've took notes. I've made
Yeah.
choruses.
I'll
and
write
stuff,
a bar on my phone.
but it's
but I
always
won't-
a pen and pad for me.
Bruv, I writ. I think I might have said this on the podcast before, but I writ after doing some DMT,
Yeah.
and the letters that I was writing was dancing on the page. Do you know what I mean? It was a madness. Obviously, I got a few lines down, and it was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
And the beat that I was writing to was Swan Lake. You know, the Swan Lake.
I think so.
Yeah.
What's how does Swan
For the
Lake go?
ballet.
Yeah, the Swan Lake Ballet.
Oh, now you're
But mad piece of music, Swan Lake,
Right.
on a beat. You know, the cafe, you know, Cafe Del Mar?
Not sure. About
Cafe Del Mar, it's like Ministry of Sound. It's like
yeah.
a thing. But you listen to these Cafe Del
That's like my
Mar,
dad's favourite banger.
you listen to Cafe Del Mar album, and it's just all these chilled out
Yeah.
beats and shit, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was banged up with someone, I didn't have no beats, but he had bare Cafe Del Mar albums, and I was able to write to these things, you know what I mean? So, and I remember writing to Swan Lake, and then years later I wanted to write to that, and I was writing to it on DT. I was watching the fucking things jump up and down on the page. It was nuts, do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's deep, really.
Did you get the verse written? Did you get much done?
I've got pages of shit
Yeah.
from when I was on mushrooms, do you know what I mean? Just love is God. God is the light.
Yeah.
Light is the truth. Truth is the power. Do you know what I mean? All this mad shit that I've written.
Fucking
And
excellent.
drawings and shit, do you know what I mean? And at that moment, I'm like, this is God. This is like some... Next day, I'm thinking, I'm a madman.
Look
do you know
at it,
what I
yeah,
mean?
the fucking hell.
Yeah,
Them ones
yeah.
where you look back the next day, it's like, fucking hell. What have I done?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's always been an evening thing, really, for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, taking chemicals don't make writing better. It's a different element into it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, writing with a clear head, you're going to get your best stuff, ain't you? Do you know what I
Best
I feel like
rhymes.
that's what I'm writing at the moment.
But not necessarily your best ideas. Like, some...
You do think of some mad
some
ideas
yeah,
after the
like
smoke
you
and
think of a
stuff.
mad idea,
Yeah.
but you might not be able to, like...
Yeah.
Like, the classic one for me is mine and Harry's Market tune. You know, Level the Vibes, I think it's called.
Yeah.
It's literally me and Harry recorded it at like 3 a.m. after a fucking Molly session. We'd been out, like, hide out, do you know what I mean? Dancing fucking dubstep and shit. And it was just a chef beat he had. And I was just like, the life and times of freestyle, right?
Yeah.
And that we literally recorded it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like people's favourite, do you know what I mean? They're like, oh, I love the one for the market. And me, you know, it's always been that thing, but it's the idea of what we were actually thinking about at the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, the life and time of a freestyle rhyme, do you know what I mean? I'm just going in.
Yeah.
You know, the thought behind the rap was just that. Just actually trying to do that. And I was like, yeah, obviously drugs, you're going to be more on point with your rhymes. But it doesn't mean you can't come up with some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's proven.
It used to make me creative having a smoke.
Yeah,
Just think
well,
of bare ideas.
It's
you know
rock
what
and
I
roll
mean?
history, and not just rock and roll, but musical history. Like Louis Armstrong was a massive
But
player.
I'm trying to do it a different way now and to see what comes from it. Innit?
Yeah, no, I think that's
It's always been that way, like smoking.
Do you know what I mean? But even what you were saying earlier on, do you know what I mean, about taking songs down and things like that and being more conscious.
Yeah.
I'm more conscious, believe it or not, about what I write, do you know what I mean? Since having Ayana
You
and
have to
stuff.
be.
Yeah.
And like, mainly, people might disagree, especially if you hear some of the songs I've got with Leo. But like, the females and stuff, do you know what I mean? Like, every song I don't need to talk about tits and pussy.
Yeah, my daughter listens to you a lot. Just bear that in mind as well.
Yeah. So,
She's a big fan. She's a big fan.
That's
But
a big thing.
it's good to add it in here and there, isn't it? Just
I've been with birds.
You got
know what
to.
I mean? All you do is talk about fucking
yeah,
And he's got some
prison,
very...
violence, and pussy.
yeah. Well, that's
I mean, well, no, it's not. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, you got some
That's
very
in there
viable...
because that's a part of life.
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
You got some very viable bangers as well that are completely acceptable for kids.
Of course, there's a couple.
Yeah, there is a few.
Within them thousands, there's a couple. Do you know what I
them,
mean?
them
Now,
ones
I'm
on my
conscious
Family
of that.
Ties album. They're,
Yeah, no, I'm conscious of that. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
I think we all are. 'Cause you don't
I'm not gonna like. hide away from letting my daughter see everything one
No,
day.
of course
though, do
not.
know
You
what I
can't
mean?
be like that. No, not at all.
Like,
no.
yeah, that was
Your journey will be your
My
journey.
daughter hears my stuff. She's like, "You did that, Dad? You did that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the honest, isn't it?
What you done.
Yeah, yeah.
I learned from it. You're not doing it."
Same as you hear, like I hear from my dad. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, situations that he's been in. Do you know what I mean? He's like, "Oh, if you'd have been there," you know, that's how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, my
Everyone
dad.
goes through
My
scrapes.
dad never really got into my music. Bless his heart. Do you know what I mean? He'd take the time to listen to it, but he'd always be like, "Oh, can't you just make a song without swearing?" Or,
Yeah,
do you know what
just
I mean?
not for some
He just
people,
didn't really
but-
get it. My mum did.
Yeah.
My mum's always fucked with my music. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
same
But
with
my
mine.
dad just never
Yeah.
really got with it. Do you know what I mean? And like.
Yeah, my dad's never
looking
got.
back, I've always been a very honest person. Do you know what I mean? About my relationship with my mum, my dad,
Yeah.
everyone. So there's probably things that if you heard it might hurt. No, fuck knows. But like, you know, I've always put it out there.
My dad just wanted me to be in a
But
band.
that's how you have to be
obviously.
as a musician. Just say it how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What's,
You can't
there's
help
no
what
other
you're
way,
into.
is there?
You can't help what you're into either, innit? Like, at least you're expressing yourself.
No, that's
yeah.
it. You wouldn't be able
Your
to.
dad
do it.
wanted you to be in a band.
Well,
and
yeah,
you-
but I was in a band. So my dad used to come to all my, like, bands, rock gigs.
Yeah, yeah.
Always come watch the future music.
Yeah, he used to come to the hip hop gigs as well.
Yeah,
right?
no, he did. And I'm not saying he didn't represent. He fully represented.
did.
But I know deep down, he's not in. You know what I mean? As much as he's proud,
Yeah.
he's not into it. Whereas my mum used to like hip hop. She liked De La Soul and that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like she could just appreciate it on a musical level
Yeah.
a little bit more than my dad's. Like, oh my dude. I know I've always had this, like, you know, still doing your rapping. Oh, I preferred it when you do your acoustic music. And then other people would be like, oh, stop playing your acoustic shit. I like to hear you rap.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I could never win depending on who I was
I hear
with. Like, you know.
Yeah, my mum's always supported them.
So, me and you are gonna drop an EP this year.
yeah,
Do you know
100%.
what I mean?
Soon as.
What else have you got going on? Have you got any other plans this year to drop any more singles?
Just
videos,
dropping
anything
singles,
like
I
that?
think, for this year. Get myself back on it. Just give people some music. And yeah.
I think that's a good way to get on it. Just singles.
Singles for now, bro. I've got one
yeah.
planned. It's my birthday in a couple of weeks. I got studio booked for that.
Yeah.
Gonna get something
Nice.
recorded for that. Get my daughter on the camera.
Yeah,
Nice,
man.
yeah.
Get a video
Nice.
done for that, and just remind them innit that I'm still here.
I want to hear the long-awaited track from you and Bucky. Do you know what I mean?
We'll get to it.
On the Lee
We'll
beat.
sort things
Do you
out.
know what I mean?
I've got a few beats, mate. Yeah.
We'll sort it.
Definitely. I'm
yeah.
fully up for that, yeah.
I've got a lot of plans, a lot of music to come. The
Yeah,
best
yeah.
Wattz yet, so it's coming.
Man, we all get
Bear
better
with
and
me.
better. But everyone on our day now is better at rapping than we ever were.
Yeah, man.
No diggy. No diddy.
I'd be worried if we weren't better than what we were.
Nah, but sometimes it's hard to tap in, but I think, man, we've always had some great rhymers
Yeah.
from our end, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we have. We have.
So you got plans. Bucky did touch on it earlier on. But if you could work with anyone, dead or alive, who would that be?
That's a tough one, man. Dead or alive. I'm just happy working with you, man, to be honest.
Oh,
That's the
say
right answer,
that.
bro.
Big respect.
You know, I'm not really happy doing my own thing and that. I don't know. I've never really thought about anyone like that. I thought about that question before.
No, I think Rick Nicks is perfectly acceptable.
I'm
So
happy doing our
if
thing.
you had a record label backing you right now, and they said we can get anyone
Any
on the
artist.
feature, who do you want on your new album? Yeah, you've got
gonna be
your
a
Licks
singer.
feature, your Bucky feature.
It's going to be a singer, though. Who
but
would
do
sing?
you want
Singer, it's gonna be a singer.
Yeah,
What,
get someone
like
on
a
the
hook from
chorus.
Adele or something,
Yeah,
or
you know.
Ed Sheeran,
Oh,
or
I think Adele.
Female singer.
Adele would be big, wouldn't it?
on a Wattz track.
Yeah, you know, me and my
Well,
verses, and then I got a
yeah.
banging hook from her or something.
Yeah.
Adele, yeah.
You was
Lauryn
doing,
Hill.
You was doing the tributes
Someone-
for a while.
Lauryn
weren't you?
Hill.
Like,
I'll get her on a feature.
you was
bro.
making songs for people.
Yeah, that was. I listen back to them sometimes. I think, how did I do that? Putting myself in their position. Do you know what I mean?
So someone's loved one has passed away.
And
and
I'm
then they
writing it
shout
from their
you.
point of view.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
sending them the song.
Yeah, yeah.
If they want it uploaded, they can or not. But
Well, it shows
that
your
was
character,
going well.
man. Like, it's a beautiful thing.
That was
the fact
hard,
that you're willing to
but-
do that for people going through hardship. Is a
I enjoyed the challenge.
Yeah, yeah.
I've lost people, so it wasn't too difficult in that sense.
I'd find that super difficult.
But a few of them were about like babies and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
they were hard to
course.
write, man. They were hard.
Yeah.
But I smashed them. I think I listened
No,
back now
in
and
jail
again.
back in the day, people would get me to write poems and stuff for
Mm.
people.
That's difficult.
I'm telling myself like, yo, it's my girl's birthday. I wanted to do something nice.
Yeah, yeah.
She writes a little poem. There's a pack of biscuits. You know what I mean?
It's literally like an episode of Porridge.
Slip me a pack of biscuits. You know what I mean? Or a quarter of burn or something.
If they
I'll cook
remade
you up something nice. What is she like? Write a few keywords down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
If they remade Porridge, they should definitely have Licks play Ronnie Barker.
Yeah, me and Skinny or
Hey,
something.
what's up?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, it's a
that was a certain
Sorry,
period I was
mate,
doing all that, yeah.
Not making like, because that was a.
I don't think I'll do it again, I don't know.
Well, it got to take a lot out of you.
The prices were going up for people as well. Like, I was charging for them, obviously it's taken a lot of time.
Look, cunt, I don't care your nan's just died.
Yeah,
right? I've got fucking Spotify bills to pay.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Give me my
People weren't
fucking,
keen
you know
on.
what I mean? Yeah.
Here's the GoFundMe page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Oh,
what we're
sorry
talking about.
what's
People
that?
think they don't realise how much it does cost us to make music sometimes.
Yeah,
and what
yeah.
goes into it. So
Yeah.
it was taking a long time to write some of these songs.
As long as you've agreed the price of
And
them.
the rates went up.
The rates have gone up. Do you know
That's
what I
it,
mean?
bro. But
Yesterday's price.
I
and
enjoyed the
today's
challenge.
price.
I enjoyed the challenge at the time, man, writing them songs.
But yeah, bro, I think you know now's a good time to wrap things up, and we'll definitely get you on for a part 2. Do you know what I mean?
Always.
That's good to come through. I
But yeah,
appreciate
good
it.
luck with everything in the future,
Thank you, brother.
and you know, it's been beautiful seeing you grow like you have over the years. Do you know what I mean?
Love, man. I love
No
that.
doubt.
Thank you.
You
Thank
know,
you.
and you don't promote anything other than what you are. Do you know what I mean? A hard worker man looking after his kids, and you know, you've always been positive with your music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You've always repped the city more than most. Do you know what
No
I mean?
doubt.
I can say that who's someone who's repped hard. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, for love for
You
that.
know,
Thank
you've
you.
always been consistent. You put a lot out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, appreciate
And yeah, definitely now's not the time to retire, bro. It's
No.
just like keep doing your thing, bro.
it. Yeah, no, thank you. I
what I
appreciate it.
mean?
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
And yeah, definitely we'll get you on there for part 2 at some point.
Yeah.
And what song we gonna go out with?
Let's give him the No Lies one.
No Lies, yeah.
Yeah, I like this one.
How recent is this?
I'd say about three months maybe.
Yeah, okay,
4
so this
months,
is fairly
4
recent.
months.
No Lies, yeah.
My most
Big
recent
up,
one.
I'm hoping I can
Thank
hear
you, brother.
this.
Thank you.
Big up, brother.
Love, man. Thank you.
Bless. There you go.
J Cactus.
Hey, back for your speaker again. All I need is a beat and a pen. What? Me and him are not speaking again, and you won't catch me on a feature with them. Built my name from the ground up. Grew up around fucks, yeah. A lot
That
of drinking and
Wattz
loud
beef, you
bucks.
know?
Found grime and that's when I found love. And I'm still here now laying down a verse with a pad full of bars, that's 1,000 words. Yeah. How about they sounding worse? Some fake accent when pronouncing words. Every girl I take is a lesson learned. Made it possible, they said it weren't. Burn bridges, I'm like, let it burn. If it's me or them, then they'll get it first. They speak too much, that's why they don't see me too much. Anti, cause I've already been through stuff. Never see straight for their see-through love. Where they get my strength, I don't know. Got scars, they just don't show. Take L's, if not, you won't grow. Man, I wish that time would go slow. But it's going fast. Trying to live each day like my last. Focused on what's important, and that's the future. I'm done with the past. I am. No regret, so still they shit themselves when it gets so real. They do. Is what it is, gotta let go still. And these wounds I've gotta let those heal. Let's go. Painting a lot, that's been my way of escaping a lot. Making a bit, I'm not making a lot. With me, I'm not gonna say what it's not. It's hard out here, but I stay on my job. I don't give a damn if I make it or not. As long as my family's happy, nothing else matters, I'm shaking it off. I'll say what it is, he's still killing it and they're hating for this. That's right, I'm still here taking the piss. It's about time they play me on Kiss. Go. How many bars have I spat? When I drop a track, they know it's a rap. Your energy's the same thing you'll attract when you're on top. Gotta watch for the raps. I juggle loads, only got time for a couple bros. Trust ain't something I'm giving out. If I don't call you, don't fucking phone. Got bars out here, I'm not running low. He's just pissed cause I spun his bro. I'm just pissed that I can't react cause I've got a daughter and son at home. Can't hold me back, I love the hate and I need that. And I'm still out here, work, paint, sleep, repeat that. You best believe that, still here and I will achieve that. Built a legacy, I'ma leave that. Norwich City's where you'll see me at.
Yeah.
Big up, bro.
Come on. Thank
Done
you,
now.
brother. Norwich City,
Fucking hard, bro.
represent.
That's hard, bro.
Thank you, bro.
No doubt.
Gangster. 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 Gangster.
Gangsta Hippy Podcast.